Yaad. Well, and I say greetings, this is Exile Brave representing for Yaad Live. Yes, Yaad Live from them time till this time. You don't know, say it over 10 times, because when the end time is over, I say, this is the place for come spend time. Yeah, man, Harvey, pick up yourself. I mean, Mr. Garvey, pick up yourself. You don't know the
silent saxophone that you don't hear but you feel.
Me representing now for Yaad Live.
Feel on there?
Dreadlocks, the article dreadlocks. Yeah, man, see me I tell them, say the Raj.
You want to go to wish note the one, eh? All right.
Backyard is the best herb you could ever find. Homegrown in my backyard, and the public knows it's mine. If you come over to my place, I'll give you a taste. Memory won't erase from your mind, 'cause the best you'll find wherever you go. Homegrown in my backyard is the best herb you could ever find. Homegrown in my backyard, and Jan Public knows it's mine.
Come in and play some guitar, man.
Doctors and prince and princesses always want to see me, 'cause the best is for free. Homegrown in my backyard is the best herb you could ever find. Homegrown in my backyard, and the public knows it's mine. To my place, I'll give you a taste. Memory won't erase from your mind, 'cause the best you'll find wherever you go.
Yes, what they are. Breadlocks, the article dreadlocks. This is Yaad Radio. Yaad Live, the musical culture of the Caribbean Diaspora, and we're here exploring again another historical moment in reggae music, in black history, in our development as the people of Al-Kabulan. Seeing? So again, I want to give thanks to the ones them hosting us today with a 6 St. Andrew Park. Yeah. Kingston, Jamaica live. We're there in the yard, seeing Bingistra HQ, seeing one big up Ancient in the space, Melchizedek, seeing Brains. Yeah man. We know. You know. We know. I know, seeing? So believe in yourself. Remember the power of thoughts, you know, see it. Yes, I for all the ones them in the space. Yeah, love and honor as usual, seeing? Today's broadcast is a special broadcast because we have an album that we're promoting, premiering, showcasing today on Yaad Live. Of course, we're going to have our usual guests coming through, seeing? Yeah, man. A whole heap of vibes, we kind of start within the time. Because nothing before the time, you know, you see me. Mrs. Harvey, big up yourself, you know, you say market, you know, every Saturday, you know. You see it? So, I saw it go one car there, you know, so we have to balance the thing, you know, see. But love and honor all the while, seeing to the whole family. Of course, my daughter, love and honor also. Seeing, but they are all of vibration. This is going to be a great show, people. I'm telling you from now. The greatness just around us. So, remember, in this time, As you see what's going on in the world, remember to have confidence in yourself. Remember the I am. Yeah, the I am. Seeing? Which means that I am able to do all things. Seeing? And we'll leave it right there. Seeing, Firebun? So, with all what go on, just make plans, man. Make plans. Don't make Babylon get you reary and all these things, people out there. Just make plans. Seeing? We want to big up the Yashima Bet Holistic Foundation, you know? The ones them who take care of the elders, them. Sister May, seeing, yeah man, Sister Jennifer, seeing the whole family who come forward and decide for serve, you know what I mean? Yeah man, Simba Lion, big up yourself, you know, seeing? So, want to make sure set the thing from early and I go on with a nice vibration. We say we're premiering an album, Brains. How the idea? Come forward, man. We could reason up about this thing because it's very important, you know?
Yeah, man, give thanks for the I could have come through.
Yes, and give thanks for hosting the in the space, you know what I mean? Because we say Junior Ball's tribute album.
Yeah, man, well, that's the thing, you know, for highlight and bring more understanding of the music for a man like Junior Balls, over 50 odd years in the music, the same way. You know, so China wanted to do this project to highlight in respect of what people call culture.
Yes.
So we start with each individual and then it's one day at a time.
Exactly.
Like you say, everything in its right time. And now the album is out and ready. We appeal for everyone for us go out and support it.
Yeah, I'm going to say basically within the promotion for all those persons who collect vinyls, there'll be limited edition vinyl available. How that I go?
Yeah, because right now, you know, it out on CD and it out on digital platform and it out in a vinyl, but the request is very high right now. People are reach out reach out everywhere, and then you know it's a first press of the thing. So let's see how it gonna.
Yes, I. We give thanks, man. So I'll kick it off, you know, the first track for this album coming forward. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Beat down.
This one is called Beat Down Babylon.
This is Michael Rose.
Michael Rose, Freddie McGregor.
We said enough love to Junior Balls. Him our brother.
Say me no like them kind of Babylon. Say me no dig them kind of wicked man. For I am a righteous Rasta man, and I am a dread one-eye man. I go beat down Babylon. I go beat down Babylon. I must whip them wicked men. I must whip them wicked men. Oh, what a wicked situation. The youths have starved for salvation. This might cause a revolution and a dangerous pollution. I must beat down Babylon. I must whip them wicked man. I must beat down Babylon. I must whip them wicked man. Whoa, yeah, now. Oh, well, yeah. Whip them, bongo man, whip them, Rasta man, whip them, I beat them, yo,
Michael Rose for the McGregor in a circle.
whoa, yeah. Yes, sting da ding ding da boy, whoa, yeah. Oh, what a wicked situation. I starving. It might cause a revolution.
Remember, you know, people, you can always add your comment in the chat, yeah? I could know if you love the one and I want to pull it up, man. I want to go.
I go beat down.
It's a serious time we know, people, so we're not joke with the thing, you know. When we say beat down Babylon, what beat down Babylon? Seeing, we've been through so much. Seeing, and the ones them feel like in this time we're just easy. No, man. Shock Rome. This war, this battle, I call upon His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie
This is yours for the
and Empress Menen.
Rose.
So all royal kings and royal empresses come forward, man. We could chant down Babylon.
Say me no like them kind of Babylon. Say me no dig them kind of wicked man. For I am a righteous Rasta man, and I am a dread one-eye man. I and I go beat down Babylon. I and I go beat down Babylon. I and I must whip them wicked men. I and I must whip them wicked men. Oh, what a wicked situation. The youths have starved for salvation. This might cause a revolution and a dangerous pollution. I and I must beat down Babylon. I and I must whip them wicked man. I and I must beat down Babylon. I and I must whip them wicked man. Whoa, yeah, now. Oh, well, yeah. Whip them. Bongo man, whip them. Rasta man, whip them. I and I beat them. Yo, Michael Rose for the McGregor in a circle. Whoa, yeah. Yes. Sting down, ding ding down your boy. Whoa, yeah. Oh, what a wicked situation. I and I starving. It might cause a revolution and a dangerous solution. I and I go beat down Babylon. I and I go beat down Babylon. I and I go whip them wicked man. I and I go beat down Babylon. Whoa, yeah. Beat down Babylon. Sting down their boy. Whip them. Sting ding ding down. Whip them. Whoa, yeah. Whip them. All right. Whip them. Oh, Freddy. Say me no like them kind of Babylon. Say me no dig them kind of wicked man. For I am a righteous Rasta man, and I am a dread one-eye man. I and I go beat down Babylon. I and I go beat down Babylon. I and I must whip them wicked men. I and I must whip them wicked men. Beat down Babylon. Babylon, beat down Babylon, Babylon, beat down Babylon.
Yes, this is Yaad Radio, the community online radio. We're broadcasting again from St. Andrew Park in a seat. Yeah, man, historical space in terms of the development of reggae music. And also, I trad, as I say, as people from Al-Kabulan. It's a very interesting thing, you know, many questions I have. You know what I mean? In terms of just how the ones them allow we call this creativity from ourselves as people to become what it is right now. When we really remember, you know, we are the originators. You know, this is what we call rebel music, we warrior music, rebellious music. We need more of that. So when you see an album like this come out now, you know, say yo, beat down Babylon, well, reclaim what is rightfully ours. Seeing, and again, this is a tribute album. Brady there go on height, so the vibe. Remember we there, you know, so feel free for all our vibes and take over the station in a firebone. See, no one the ones them know that, you know. Although they are all our vibes.
Yeah, man, we have to build on a platform. So the next track will come up really from my sister in Kai, you know, and everybody love that one, yeah, same way. So that's like the brethren say, just reach out and feel it same way. Blessed.
Aye, aye.
Demonstration and protest are putting brother against brother. Juvenile delinquents are putting mother against child. Men are building rockets, going to outer space. Others building implements to wipe out the human race. Well, I don't know what the world is coming to. I don't know what in the world we're gonna do. Say, I don't know what the world is coming to. And I don't know what the world is.
Empress Kia.
Work so hard at daytime, fulfilling our future goals.
Kai.
But the pay we get at daytime will leave our pockets in
Empress Kai.
Well, I don't know. Said I don't really and truly don't know. Really don't know.
Yeah. So me I say this is next time along, we have to go all the people living on the land. See?
Don't know.
I mean I say yo, charismatic. Just go and run the tune them, see?
Demonstration and protest are putting brother against brother. Juvenile delinquents are putting mother against child. Men are building rockets, going to outer space. Others building implements to wipe out the human race. Well, I don't know what the world is coming to. I don't know what in the world we're gonna do. Say, I don't know what the world is coming to. And I don't know what the world is gonna do. Work so hard at daytime, fulfilling our future goals. But the pay we get at daytime will leave our pockets in our hole. Well, I don't know. Said I don't really and truly don't know. Really don't know. Really and truly, really said I really don't know. Work so hard at daytime, fulfilling our future goals. But the pay we get at daytime will leave our pockets in our hole. Well, I don't know what the world is coming to. I don't know what in the world is gonna do. And I don't know what the world is coming to. And I don't know what in the world was gonna do. Demonstration and protest are putting brother against brothers. Juvenile delinquents are putting mother against child. Men are building rockets, going to outer space. Others building implements to wipe out the human race. Well, I don't know. I really don't know what the world is coming to. You understand? I don't know. Demonstration and protest are putting brother against brothers. Juvenile delinquents are turning mother's gates child. Men are building rockets, say they're going to outer space. Others building implements to wipe out the human race. But I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know what the world is coming to. Really and I truly and I hear me say, I don't know what the world is coming to. The bloodiness of the earth, of the earth. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes, I. This broadcast is brought to you by KarisMa'atic Group of Companies. The KarisMa'atic ProductionZ Transnational Group of Companies includes Slicer Dreams for all your Jamaican confectionaries and juices. Remember, you can get all your Jamaican confectionaries such as gizzardo, Greater Cake, drops from KarisMa'atic ProductionZ Slice Dreams. See it? Remember, they also provide Ital and lightly sweetened Jamaican fruit juices. See it? So the ones them call them 876-566-5556. And of course, order your juice them. Them will of course send you the weekly menu or the weekly I-new. Seeing? And the item just select which juices you need. So remember 876-566-5556. Also, I Shell for premium coconut charcoal. Remember, if you're steaming or if you use charcoal for any type of purification, in terms of your water, even if you use it as toothpaste, seeing? Yeah, man. Remember, your coconut charcoal is one of the cleanest that you can use, and therefore, I Shell premium coconut charcoal is available to you here in Jamaica. Worldwide also, we do deliver, seeing? So the ones them can also call 876-566-5556 for I Shell Premium Coconut Charcoal. Now, of course, the program this week started a little bit, timely, seeing? And at this time, it is, 4:40, 20 minutes to 5. Of course, it's not a normal show today, so it going to go to a, higher vibration. So just share the link. Make the ones them know, say, we're there upon the ends. St. Andrew Park, Kingston, Jamaica. Isle of Bash in the space. Seeing, yeah man, Mabrock in the space. Seeing, Thunder in the space are going all a vibration. Yeah, so you don't know what they are going easy, is it? Yes, I listen last year the first. Now, at this time, we normally would have Bashful, Itral, I was seeing 505. So, I could connect with Caleb. Remember, you have the Rastafari reasoning coming forward in the people. Seeing, I will always speak of these things because we want individuals to be aware. You see what I say? So, the ones them, please remember this is very important in terms of the Rastafari community coming together and trying to put a plan forward, see it? Yeah, man. So Caleb is one of the persons them in terms of the Rastafari global vibration, see? So I connect with him and all our reasoning, see it? Oh, my general, there. Aile, Caleb. Greetings. You hear me? You hear
Greetings.
me? Yes, I.
Yes.
Yeah, man, give thanks for joining us as usual. The time is drawing near July 15th. I want to say, people who don't know about it, you have to know about it now and get ready for this event. Tell them about the event again coming up at the UWI Mona campus.
It's July 13th to the 14th.
Aile.
It is a Thursday, next Thursday and Friday. The opening ceremony is 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., right? The venue is UWI, Faculty of Humanities, Never Hall Lecture Theatre, aka N1.
Yes, I.
Rastafari reasoning is a commemoration of other events that took place, right, prior to it. Its predecessors, such as the Rastafari Global Reasoning in 2003, that was also convened at the UWI, and also the second International Rastafari Conference, aka RITA, right, of 1983. So we're commemorating 20 years of the Rastafari Global Reasoning in 2003, right, and 40 years of the RITA Conference. Also in commemoration, right, is 25 years of School of Vision, right? 25 years of Caribbean Rastafari organization, umbrella organization in the Caribbean, right? Formulated by members of the Nyabingi, right? You have 40 years of Pit 4 Nyabingi Center in Montego Bay. You have 55 years of 12 tribes since inception. You have 65 years since the last Bakawal reasoning downtown, right? You have 85 years since the EWF come Jamaica, chapter 15. 90 years since Leonard Howell began preaching Haile Selassie divinity. 100 years since Ethiopia joined the League of Nations in 1923. And of course, you know, you have 60 years of the Coral Gardens incident, 60 years of His Majesty, since His Majesty addressed the UN, right? We give the Antilla philosophy speech. And also 60 years of the OAU, Organization of African Unity, which led independent struggles all throughout Africa and inspired that of the Caribbean. So that's the theme of the conference, Rastafari, Golden, Jubilation, I Liberation. So we're asking ones and ones for come out, right? As I liberate, right? The history of Rastafari and Pan-Africanism, Black nationalism, all in one event, right? There will also be tributes, which is a main feature of the opening ceremony. There will be tributes to persons like Ras Sam Brown, Bingi Irie Lion, and the list gets longer and longer. Not only patriarchs will be tributed, right? There has been an update where matriarchs will also be updated. And much more than just 2 or 3, there's a list of honorees. So we'll ask persons to come out and take that tea, because it's history and we need to own up Rastafari history. We need to celebrate it. Yes. You know, a lot of has also been happening in the community surrounding division, you know, as a result of leadership. And, you know, we're trying to bring everyone together to celebrate this Jubilee year. So
now, in terms of this gathering, internationally, what has been the response internationally? Because we see certain countries, as we normally reason up with the eye, you know, we see Rastafari unifying and getting certain things done in terms of legalization of marijuana and all these things. And we're saying once one country get it, all of us in everywhere upon the earth should I get that in terms of Rastafari. Now, are we going to have these international partners coming forward, our brothers and sisters, and also reasoning and sharing and all these things?
Yes, I'm glad to say, you know, your radio program is not only local, but it also covers the Caribbean. So let me bring up persons like International Nyabingi Priest Ians from Barbados, who will be coming in and participating. There's a topic for discussion on food security, right? His idea is that in the 1940s, we were able to feed ourselves, you know, in Barbados and the Caribbean, and I was during a Second World War. 80 years from now, Barbados, Jamaica, and the Caribbean cannot feed itself. So he's here to tell I why and what are the remedies and the way forward. I'm looking very interested from these bright minds coming from the Eastern Caribbean. Also, Queen Ashiba from CROW, the Caribbean Rastafari Organization, right, is also a farmer, and she will be giving a presentation also on food security. So we have CROW on board, and they're all over the Caribbean, and we're expecting persons to come from the Caribbean. Tickets have already been booked. Masani Montague is attached to the second international conference at UWI, and her ticket is booked. You know, she arrived here before the conference, and I'm also organizing airport pickups. So for those international persons coming from the Caribbean, the US, elsewhere, right? Yeah, I can leave my number.
Yeah, man,
Just
please
in case.
do. Please do.
Yeah, 876-864-7374. 864-7374. Right? And you can also email RAK Jamaica, RAK Jamaica at gmail.com. Right? Yeah, we're offering airport pickups and drop-offs free, you know, on the behalf of RAK, Rastafari Action Committee, right? Who are in partnership with, right? It's RAK and the Institute of Caribbean Studies in partnership with the School of Sacrament, Rastafari University, and the Department of Sociology, Psychology, and Social Work. These are all the partners now that are all on board.
Yes, we love that, man. We love that. We love that. See?
So, as I say, it's the 13th and the 14th, right? The 14th, the 13th is the opening ceremony from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. And Friday is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Right? Yeah. So ones and ones know. And Rasta Fest get a free up as well.
Yeah, cause you don't tell about the vibration of that Rasta Fest will be Ital Fest, sorry. Ital Fest.
Yeah, that Ital Food Fest now we can start to even promote more, because even persons, you know, from I contingency, you know, would also like to go to Ital Food Fest. I'm sure a person who would have attended Ital Fest is just the 15th or the 15th and the 16th.
No, just the 15th of this month.
All right. So our roads lead to Ital Food Fest the 15th of July, right after the Rastafari Global Reasoning, the 13th and the 14th.
Yes,
you know.
So what did it, man? Cause you see, this is the way forward. You know, this is what we're talking about, moving forward. Seeing. That's why Yaad Radio, even in our mantra, in our whole thing, we are push forward. We say no more lines, no more wire fence. Once a Rastafari business, whether you work on Irie, whether you work on Best, we make you know what go on. Seeing? When an event a keep on a Rastafari event, we make everyone know from every side, even when we have an event too. Because if you can't make it to that event and you're there on the side, you know, promote the next one there attend is Rasta, the one the money. Stay in the Rasta community all a month before it left. You know, see it? Yes, I.
Yes, I. Yes, man. So, yeah, all roads lead to UWI, Humanities Faculty, you know, Lever Hall, Lecture Theatre. And importantly, as I say, this year marks a Jubilee year. Let us also consider the amount of events to commemorate that are both Pan-African and Rastafari, right? That we need to internalize what that means. It wasn't the same last year. It's not going to be the same next year. It is this year that all of those commemorations, right, line up. You see? So it's a time to reflect, right? It's a time for revisit, right? It's a time for revise. This is a time for go in, right? And it's for these reasons why I reason. So I say, so give thanks. Some of the topics are going to be on ganja, legalization here in Jamaica, and the way forward, sacramental rights and Rasta, right? Them one we for just consume ganja, but them no one we for earn from it in terms of economics. So Rasta just for burn ganja and celebrate ganja, yet we must make money from it. So them need to free up sacramental rights, because sacramental ganja was always traded from times indefinite. You see me I say it's barter and I barter things from them time there. You see me I say?
Yes,
Yeah,
I.
and even if I look at none, I want a look at Donny, we give them a look at Donny and we get a look at half pound of herbs or a quarter pound and we're going about with business and it's the same herb what itally grown by persons who have high spirituality. So you can't tell me says them a grow them herb and a sacramental herb. And it ital to them, not even using no background. Because that, you see? So sacramental herbs is always traded. You see what I say?
Yes,
Yeah.
I.
So you need to be able to can earn off of the sacramental rights or it really don't make sense because we always had that sacramental rights and using ganja, you see?
Yes, I.
Illegal, legal, you see?
Yes, I. And you see,
I don't see no cheap.
based on the reason we hold, family, remember, we have a whole heap of black print left behind, and Leonard Howell built a community, see, and ganja was very important. Ganja was used to build the economy of the people them there, see. So when I want to talk about what are we going to do if we already know what to do, but it's just to move forward in unity, see it? Yes, I. Go forward.
Yes, I'm talking about Howell and Pinnacle. That was an agro-industrial community. And to keep it specific to ganja, right? When Pinnacle was formulated, the very end of 1939, right? And between that 1939 and early 1941, there were reported deaths at Pinnacle, Some simple ailments and things. People have ailments because them come from all over to gather here in economic activity. Couple thousand. It's amazing through the passage of time and at different times. It's amazing. So the first 2 years or a year and a half was very rough on the Howell lights. I understand even reports of starvation. However, that problem was solved.
Yes.
Right? After grow ganja and start reap. So I say when the gongo and the corn and the bean and the peas and them things were add nitrates to the soil.
Yes, I. Yes,
You see
I.
me? Yeah, so them became agricultural base. You see, that's the only way to survive. Self-sufficiency. Right? And fear we are gonna drop out.
Yes, I.
Whether we starve or we get dehydrated, but it's not going to be the majority.
True.
You see me I say? And then we still have the problems there. So children were born at Pinnacle. Or will birth enough pitney.
Yes, I.
You see me I say? We're never gonna hospital for birth or marry. You see? So that's what ganja did. It developed Pinnacle.
Yes,
at all levels.
Big up Sister Aisha. Isis family. Big up Sister Aisha also tuned in, is the man say. And she's also reminding me of another event. Coconut in everything, Yeah, next event keeping on the 15th also. But yeah, man, it's the next Rastafari event that, Yes, I.
Big up the Yes, yeah. So it's not until Pinnacle became self-sufficient with ganja as the main cash crop that them solve the economic activity. And that's why we have a topic on ganja, of course, at the conference, because say Rasta and ganja are twin brother. But among other topics is heritage. Pinnacle, Bob Marley Beach, I'm sure Scott's Pass are gonna come up. There's an issue there. There's a topic upon theocracy where persons can come and overstand Rastafari theocracy and what is meant by theocracy. Israel's king is Israel's God. The abstracts are coming. We organize an abstract book, right? For persons when them come, them can see exactly who are presenting and when and what are the presentations about. So we're organizing ourselves. Even after this interview, to get right forward to work.
So you're putting the book together right now, the booklet together right now with the information as we speak, the team.
As we speak. And we're collecting more and more abstracts. One of the most recent abstracts that came in was from Jabem, Jamaica Beach, and Birthright Environmental Movement. So and that come on the heritage because it'll be highlighting, the Bob Marley Beach as a heritage space from them time that is under threat. You see? So give thanks for Jabem for presenting at the conference, participating. Jabem is also a sponsor. All right? Yeah. So, yes, we have topics on restorative justice,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
it is very important where, you have community members who have issues and sometimes them tend to talk about court, right? And we know going to the Babylon's court to get a Babylon's judgment. It's a nice joke thing. So, restorative
Exactly.
justice is a better practice and a safer practice that is not punitive. You understand? Yet, whatever the decision is, it is final and it is legal as well, So the community need restorative justice as well in terms of internal restorative justice. And then we can take the state to restorative justice and reparatory justice as well, reparations.
Yes, I. Now,
Yeah.
the last time we spoke, we mentioned even the same thing about representative, yes, we understand that we want to stay away from, the Babylon system, but when we do have these situations where we need lawyers, again, may I make an appeal, Rastafari should have some Rasta lawyer where anything happen, we can just pick up a phone and go and call him. And him drop whatever him a do for Babylon and come do the Rasta business, you know what I mean? Because in this time, we can't drop no catch. We see what them a do. All when you record things, all when you in a illegal right, them are running in a space, them still a burn herb, them still a do all these things, you know see it? Yes, I.
Well, what the community need to do, right, and it's far behind on that, is to send persons to school to study these things. And so when I say the Rastafari community and the Pan-African community is a broad community, right? What are you sending your children to school to do or to practice, right? We already know the expertise what the community need, right? Don't the Jews think this way? They know the expertise what them need, so them send them people to go get them expertise. I think it's quite natural. It's not just the Jews either. It's human to do that.
Yes, I. Definitely.
It shows an issue within the community that we need lawyers, yet we're not sending our own children to school to study law. We need doctors. We're not sending our children to school to become doctors. Them do them more, choose any kind of study and this and that. And we just say, right, we need to come down from that fire.
Yes, I.
So my parents for know for direct them youth them as to what to study because and reflecting what the community really need. Right? And then them youth they know when them done do them studies and them things we know say the community can employ them when them finish them degree. The semester are because them can finish them degree even at the master's level and still be without employment. So the community have to think about these things and it's critical thought, bro.
And you see, one of the things them we always have to mention, you see, we also need those expertise in our community. So again, we appeal again, we want our own doctor, our own lawyer, our own. So we have to develop our youths them so that they can become that, see it, and take over the space and deal with it. Because I'm really tired and sick of hearing Rastafari I say, yo, them dep on a land or them there so and then them people come and after make them move and I see other people just come and take over space. Like me there in a Spanish town and all of this time I thought some of those space within Spanish town could never have legitimate business operating there. All of a sudden now I see big wholesale start set up and during this COVID thing I see these buildings going up and I say who own these buildings? When we look at who own the building is not we. I say we have been there observing and having these great ideas, these marvelous ideas of how and what to do for our community, for ourselves, but we're never given that opportunity. So we have to organize ourselves now, especially the Rastafari. We have to lead out, because we have been saying so many things over the years, but we have to organize ourselves. And again, we appeal to the ones them July 13th to what, 16th?
No man, the 13th and the 14th of July.
13th and the 14th of July. Those are the 2 days.
Yes, I.
All right.
3 to 8 p.m. and then 9 to 5 p.m.
All right. So all these I really like how you have positioned this thing. So all these things happening on the 15th, the weekend of the 15th, seeing? But of course, on the 14th starting, we're going to be up by the UWI Mona campus.
13th.
The
13th.
The 13th. We're going to be up by the Mona campus. On the 14th, we're going to be by the Mona campus. And of course, by the 16th also. On the 16th, we're going to be there for the Rastafari Global Reasoning. You see it? Now, how do people be a part of this? Again, we normally ask this. What do they do? Calls, numbers, what? Email? How do they be a part of this reasoning?
What you mean by a part of? You mean to come out?
Yes, to come to the meet, to come to the
The
reasoning.
meet, you're free. It's free. It's free to the public. It's free for everybody to come. That's why I'm give you the venue. UWI, Faculty of Humanities, Lever Hall, Lecture Theatre, N1. You know, from your Pan-African oriented, you're Black nationalist, you're Rastafari. Come out.
All right, watch it. No more ask. May I be very real with you. Come on. And individuals are there and them feel like say how them can just chat. So I now come to no point and thing. We ask people to do some research before you come at this reasoning. Seeing? We want to keep away with all the emotions as much as possible. We want to keep it balanced and we come through and hold proper reasoning. Seeing?
Yes.
Again, we have lost so many soldiers and individuals are now running up and down the place. See that the pandemic done. Now, what are you going to do now?
Yeah.
Are you going to wait until our and I brother who the fall shot and the thing now, who they take the vaccine, drop down, and you're going to say go in funeral and no. Talk to the people them now, put all of those terrible things behind and move forward. See?
Yeah, man, repair.
That is what we're
self-repair. Yeah, man, internal reparations. You see, when it comes to reparations, you have internal and external reparations. Internal reparations is what you owe yourself, you know. Right? So when it comes to internal reparations, we owe ourselves fight. We owe ourselves the best. You see, and that's how we deal with each other as Imp and Imp. You see what I say? Empress and Empress as we deal with each other as the best fight.
Yes,
so there's a healing year. You know, I have a next idea when I say before the year end, you know, the community for come together, you know, maybe we can assist, you know, for make that happen, you know, for keep a award and honorary, right, event for all those matriarchs and patriarchs, those that passed away, right, and those that are here with us today, right, and honor them. Right? You see, I say give them plaque and them gifts and you know, whatever the honor is going to be or the award, right? But we need healing and we need to acknowledge the older generation. You see, I say because them hand down the button now to I and we know the works.
Watch
how
we're gonna start the reasoning right now. I say to the eye, that is all well and done. See? But I say to the eye now, each one's now, starting right now. I could do something. You see the money we would have take for make this award happen. I could give it to Yashima Bet Holistic Foundation where I take care of all the elder them. And make them go out and start putting, because we see the ones them have a project with the elder them there, them yard and them hot, you know. Where are the funds? Where are the AC? Where are the river trip? Where are the beach trip for these elders right now? Are we going to have the, you understand the man say fire? So I like how the award thing sound and it sound nice and everybody can get for come through, but me I say right now, because some me I come for argue and some me I come for put forward I point at this reason, you know. Right now, we need to put our resources and our action more live and accurate and direct. Is that me I say fire? Find the elder them, find out what are their needs, organize transportation to visits to holistic spaces. I know Bingistra writers, so now them have a thing every full moon. They make a trot go St. Elizabeth. How many elders? The St. Thomas. Bart Fountain, yeah. How many elders know of this and are able to mobilize or any other organization mobilize some elders now for carry them go there so forget the healing there?
And that's a nice workout too because
you overstand, may I say?
that forward up even forget the healing. Them have to make a look away through the bush there, you know?
So how do
So
we honor our
tell us you.
elders is by telling them and showing them right. Not even tell them, but show them right now so we love them. Lift them up and put them on our shoulder and carry them through the bush and throw them in the water, make them, you know what I mean? Yeah, make them.
Wash them here.
Yeah, all right. You know what go on.
Photos and them thing there. You see
See?
guys say get them pedicure and them thing there, you know?
So these are the things that I say we can do, and that's why we give thanks to the Rastafari Global Reason, the conference we keep. We really want people come forward with ideas. We want people come forward with legitimate things as to what they want to do from where they are. Again, we're talking about Africa. I mean, I say simple thing we can throw a partner for go Africa. I'm not stop say it. So 12 months we can throw a partner whether it is we're saying 100 US a month. So we know say yo, all right, by the time we reach the 12 month is 1,200 US whatever. We know say yo, all right, what we gonna do? Seeing, but we have. I think we celebrate enough, and we have enough event. You see me I say what go on right now, but not enough action. You know see it.
Yes, I sight. You know, it's just that also realize that all these things are needed. You see, so it's just to walk on now is not just one thing or two things. Everything is needed. You see, so even what the I say is needed. Even that award ceremony is needed. You know why? We put two patriarchs were connected to the two conferences, and there was an issue. You know, how come them alone? I get award. You know, there were other persons attached also to those conferences, right? Of course, it's through the secretariat. You know, these Haitians were identified. You see, but even matriarchs were a part of the Rita conference. You know, Rita Marley herself donated 5,000 US to that conference in 1983. And so may I say, was connected also to the Global Reason in 2003, right? I did it as a youth, a part of the Marcus Garvey movement up at UE, not even yet a student, right? And still participated as one of the coordinators of the Global Kitchen. You know, as I always tell the people, that my story, you know, from one of the coordinators of the Global Kitchen, burden down in the kitchen, feeding everybody. Only
Yes,
gets
I.
10% of the conference to Global Coordinator, bringing every fall. You know, so I got fire. My room, I put some.
Yeah, you have to
Right.
just serve, man. You have to just serve. But you know, Kali, we just want to move forward, Zine. We give thanks to the vibration and linking, is it? Next strong again. Next strong. We're going to do the actual conference next strong.
Yeah, man, we're going to stream live
Yes,
through
I.
Rock YouTube, right? Yeah, only we're going to use Zoom just for the international presenters. And maybe local people who are not able to make it.
So there's going to be individuals there who are going to be streaming live. Who you say going to be streaming?
Rock. Rastafari Action Committee, right? Which is also host of the event.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
True. So I had live for come through same way or what?
Eh?
I had live for come through. I had radio for come through or what?
Oh, you mean you don't get invited from them? I was the fire from the I said I is there. You never hear me say nay. So you know. How right. The fire very important because I also have been covering what has been going on, you know, on a weekly basis, and I give thanks. You see me, I say, yeah, you know. So come in, fire, be a part of it.
Yes, I give thanks. Give thanks. Ian.
And I'm gonna confirm that with the board by morning. So. Yeah, it's all positive, I'm sure.
Yes, I. Yeah, man, give thanks to the vibration as usual. Seeing where they are St. Andrew Park, or all of vibration, Bingistra HQ. Seeing if the idea in the space, they don't know, I make some run on the road, they can come through. The vibes are going until another night. So, yeah, man. Seeing, come through and all the vibes, see me. Seeing, Ale?
Yes, I. Yes, I.
I see.
And also, Joe, like something on the 15th, too.
Yeah?
That's a big that. Yeah, I see a flyer with a stage show going in the evening there. I'm say about 30 artists on it, so it look like
Send it to I. Send it to I. Send it to I, we could load it up because that's strong, you know, that's strong the next strong it is. Yeah, it'll be very powerful. A whole heap of things are
Yeah,
going. Seeing from the 13th going forward.
yeah. So give thanks, yeah?
Highly. Give thanks to brother.
Alright.
Love and
Come
honor.
on.
See,
Let them come
this
out. Huh?
is iYard Radio. This is iYard Live, the musical culture of the Caribbean diaspora. And we're here holding a reason with the ones them who want to keep the ones them informed. Very, very, very important. Seeing, and we're talking about the Rastafari global reasoning. Seeing, the dates have changed somewhat. Seeing, so the ones them need to know the 13th, 14th, we're taking a break on the 15th and going to Ital Food Fest or Coconut, what the event name? Sister Aisha, Coconut in everything, yeah. So if you're in Kingston, it's coconut in everything. See, in everything, as yes I see. So the ones them can come through and hold a vibration. See, of course, again on the 16th is when we're back at the UWI Mona campus. Seeing Rastafari, Pan-Africanist, all of these individuals, yeah. See it, so it's prepared for the global Rastafari and Pan-African community. Seeing? So the ones them need to know the contact is 876-864-7374. Seeing? And that is Rock Jamaica, RAKJAMAICA @gmail.com is their email. And of course they will be streaming. Of course iYard Radio will be there streaming and interviewing also. Seeing? Yeah. Again, we're promoting, premiering, showcasing the album. Yes, it's a tribute album to Junior Biles. And at that, we depend. We give thanks.
Oh yeah, it's alright. No fuss nor fight.
Yeah, man.
Your heart and soul you must give to Jah.
The next segment we have is Her Story in Story, where we look at the great works of the women in our community. Yes, Her Story, His Story. Remember, we're premiering today, we're showcasing. Yeah, we say this album, yeah, 150%. Yeah, iYard recommend.
Oh yeah,
This is Heart and Soul, people.
it's alright.
Remember, this is dreadlocks, the Heartical dreadlocks, yeah?
Your heart and soul you must give to Jah. Your heart and soul you must give to Jah. Your heart and soul, your heart and soul. It doesn't profit you nothing to gain this world and to lose your soul. It doesn't profit you nothing to gain this world and to lose your soul. Your heart and soul, your heart and soul, you must give to Jah, give it to Jah, yeah, give it to Jah.
Representing nothing iYard Live with dreadlocks, the article dreadlocks. Yeah, man, so me a tell them say the rock just straight from out of
But
Kingston.
I and I to live in love.
Dreadlocks.
How
iYard
good and
Radio.
how
Yeah,
pleasant
man,
it is
iYard.
for I and I to give Jah praise with your heart and soul, your heart and soul. You must give to Jah, give it to Jah.
Yeah. So me I say this is next to Malawi and we are big up all the people in the land. See? And me I say yo, charismatic. Just go on the tune them, see?
Oh yeah, it's alright. No fuss nor fight. Your heart and soul doesn't profit you nothing to gain this world and to lose your soul. Your heart and soul. Your heart and soul. You must give to Jah. Give it to Jah. Yeah, give it to Jah. It's alright. Oh, good and oh, pleasant it is for I and I to live in love. Oh, good and oh, pleasant it is for I and I to give Jah praise. Your heart and soul. Your heart and soul. You must give to Jah. Give it to Jah. Yeah, give it to Jah. If all of us could do this, then things would be much better. But some of us don't do this, so things are getting worse. Your heart and soul. Your heart and soul. You must give to Jah. Give it to Jah. Yeah, give it to Jah. Oh yeah, it's alright. How good and how pleasant it is for I and I to live in love.
Sister Aisha,
How good and
give thanks, give thanks. Quick Blast Media,
I to give Jah
Quick Blast Media,
heart and soul.
serving with our heart and soul. Yeah, man, I get the info right away.
Give it to Jah. Yeah, give it to Jah.
Yes, I coconut in everything, coconut in everything festival, family fun day and stage show. Yeah, man, that to say, coconut in everything festival, family fun day and stage show. So as a one who even have a business where we use coconut shell, seeing we can really prove say your coconut can go in everything, kush. So for the ones them who steaming and them need some shell, coconut shell, yeah, I shell, seeing. So we see the event coming up forward, 3 Deanery. Yes, so this is the House of Dread event, seeing, and it's on the 15th, July 15, 2023. Seeing, we see artists like Nana EQ, Fred Lux, Nature Ellis, Dave Brown, Instrument, Danny English, Original Natty Pablo. Seeing, Emmanuel is a whole heap of artists, Yeah, man. Ali Neptali, seeing, we like to look for the Empress them first, because we're not going to want to hide the Empress them at the dance, them on the session them. Jennifer Barrett, Queen Mother Jennifer Barrett, seeing, who will step on it now? Phoenix, seeing, Empress Phoenix, seeing, yeah, man. We want to big up the ones them with this event coming forward. Them said the 15th of July, Coconut in Everything, Festival, Family Fun Day, and Stage Show. Seeing admission is free. MC, Sister Aisha. No, man, hold on there. Sister Aisha, you host the one now. You step out, Quick Blast Media, big up yourself, Remember, if you want to get your event out there, you have to go to Quick Blast Media. I mean, her network is very, very, a plethora of links. Seeing? Yeah, man, so I want to big up Queen Mother Aisha. Seeing? Yeah, man, Quick Blast Media. Seeing? Yeah, so the ones them know, sponsored by Roots FM, sponsored by Design Natural. I can't see some of them things for read all of them, but yeah, seeing, big up all the sponsor them who sponsor this event. Seeing, look like iBridging, even Asfa, Fame, radio station sponsor it too. But yeah, we love the vibration. I would say coconut in everything for real, because as a one who sip certain food, you don't know It nicer when coconut cook down in it. In a seed. So that is the vibration, man. Coconut in everything. Now, as we say, we start the program within a timing where we kind of push forward certain segments. So at this time, we're going to have at 5:30 our segment Her Story, History. Again, a lot of individuals are going to watch Trad Rastafari, or Trad as Pan-Africanists, and we're saying, Ray, Tete. But do we give a strength to our empresses? Do we really, or we just chat? Or is just for companion, or is just for, do we really give a strength to our empress? See? So that's why I say we want to big up all the promoter them who decides when them have them show, a female, a couple empress have to also grace the stage. See? We not just want some bagger man and run on and the woman them have to feed them family and them are the one who stay home and really deal with the household. So we know so the man them will there and them will support, but they're more likely to do other things with the money. Woman, the queen them, the empress, the mother them must spend the money a yard. Seeing? So we want to big up the ones them who really depend on that vibration. So we established this segment of the program, Her Story, History, to highlight the works of our women. The women who have been contributing, what we call the gentle giants, the one them where we don't normally like talk about, you know. But them their own in the space and they must serve in the capacity that they can serve. See? So we have to have these programs now where we talk about them, we talk about them family, we talk about all the people them who help us support and build them. See? So at 5:30 we will have that event. Now, as we're here broadcasting, again, more and big up the ones them in the space. Braids, come through the fire bun. Because we have to reason up, you know. This album, the Junior Biles tribute album.
Yes, sir.
Seeing? We
Yes,
see
sir.
we see a whole heap of different artists come together for make this possible. Tell us some of the artists who came together to sing on this. We see Freddie McGregor come forward. We see a whole heap of ones come forward. But list some of the artists that are featured on the album.
Well, there was a lot of intended artists and there are actual artists. So we give thanks to the people that will participate. You know, you have Little Nate from out of Israel, from the Young Israelite Band. You have Marlon Brown, who sing a long way. You have one like Color Reds, Anthony Hilton, who also sing Nebuchadnezzar, the King of Babylon. You have like Machuja, you know. You have the big ones, the bad boys. Give thanks for Roger Lewis and the people them in Circle House who really supported this one. And also the engineers who supported the thing, because a lot of engineers came together and helped mix the tune. So we can start with Glenn Rosenstein. He's a must. We have to big up Glenn. Glenn is a real musical genius. You know, we have to big up Bulby, man who helped mix, you know, two of the songs. You have Superman. Yeah, I'm right name, me I try remember, but Superman, big up yourself. You know, you have Bravo, who come in from Small World, Yaad Bravo. So it's so the thing actually work out. Yeah, you have Fattinger also play a part in it too. You know, we try to reach out to everyone. You know, we have artists like from France, Delphine also, who sang a lovely song on the thing. Chant Nong Babylon.
Yes.
And like I said, China Kiki. We don't know if you have link for them people, they can link them up because everything have is spontaneous. So I say it go.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man. And we have to do this more and big up Yaad Radio because we have to build our own platform.
I want to tell you, in fire. You know, so I propose say yo, July so still I just broadcast the Saturday them from the field.
Yeah, well, it's like you said that so it go, you know. So
yes,
like you say, make we come to the actual thing and like today,
yes,
tomorrow it happen, just like how everything happens suddenly.
Yes, I. Yes,
and I want to reach out to the Rasta community and remind them, say the anthem is like this, you know. It's swift bees to hive we gathered. So we have to stay scattered, but also come together for reaching our goals. And we can't forget the creed is some simple things. You know, like sick, nourish, age protected, infants care for. So once I deal with them things that with the ignorant being taught is one of the reasons why we did this album. You know, because a lot of people don't know about junior balls, they don't know about the songs, they keep talking about some beats. You know, and beats and song are two different things. There's a spirituality within a song like how reggae come from the king and the kingdom. So if we are the people, we'd have to bring it out away. So the Bingistra movement is the levels right there right now. Because everything get trapped. You know, so it's like a snap. So give thanks to, you know, Kojo, original man from inner the Yaad, you know. Valdo Brown, big up yourself anyway you're there. All of the Bingistra people, them, all of the people them will support the Bingistra movements worldwide. Yeah, man, me say serious reggae, you know, part of the distribution. Dub Shot Records, I deal with the actual pressing and distribution. So it's a whole lot of coordination for make the thing work. Me also want to reach out to Liberty Creation in Italy, where they are going to make some merchandise for the Bingistra movements. So one of the reasons when me here with the business side of the thing, me I tell the brethren them say, in everything is just always set up the corporate investment, what you call coming together funds, and how you have business administrators. Because business administrators are BPO or off-site management is where I run the thing right now. So if we are going to set up a structure for doing anything, I think that's one of the easiest way we can get into an avenue of centralizing operation, you know. So give thanks to the Yaad radio again, Breadlocks.
Yeah,
you
man,
know?
ISIS. Don't stay far in the family, and the ones them who they in the space, they want to come forward and all a reason, as you say. I mean, talk about the event then, please do.
Yeah, man, so we have to make space for everything, and we are going to start by say, give thanks to man like Atoshi, a man from Japan who there for years, you know, always come and support the Bingistra movements right here with us. We have to talk about Toma, his son, who there with we too, you know, because the movement is a global thing. It's not against flesh nor blood, but principalities and powers in high and low places. Big up man like Thunder. Without man like Thunder is like, you know, we don't have that thunderous vibes there. Where every Wednesday we want to tell everyone we have a thing called Ground Nation. Ground Nation is no audio, no digital sound, just chanting and singing and people coming together in a oneness. You know? So back to the album again. Yes, so right about now we are going to drop track 4 upon them, but we have to introduce track 4, which was done by Delphine.
Hold on, I have a guest first. Hold on, I have a guest first, and then we'll come through with the album. You see what I say? Yeah, man. So we're going, when we going to play this track, you have to just come forward and we reason about it same way. Seeing fire, highly high.
So that's,
This is Yaad Radio, and we're here, we're broadcasting again live. St. Andrew Park, seeing, and we're in the Yaad, Bingistra HQ. This is Yaad Live. Boy, this theme of Yaad. The ones them don't know, you know. Anywhere you go in the world and you say you come from Yaad, them don't say he's a Caribbean or African individual. That Yaad. You see it? Yeah, man. So, at the vibration there, we there a whole. We say some artists are passed through Uncle Fred Locks. More and big up the family of Locks, you know. Seeing first more and big up the ones out of Bob Marley Beach. Seeing Fire Locks, big up yourself, you know. Seeing one big up my Uncle Fred Locks. Seeing supposed to there Spain and come in a whole of vibration. And of course, Ionize Breadlocks, the article Dreadlocks. So yeah, man, big up the Locks family. Seeing and anyway day in the world, once you have a Locks by your name, you know, we have family same way, you know, you see it? Yes, I. Seeing with there whole of vibration, we're supposed to have our segment now, her story, his story. Someone could connect with the individual. We had her last, week before last. She is a contestant in the, what do you call this now? Miss Festival competition, regional. You know what I mean? Yeah, the vibes was good. Seeing, We see her develop as a business entrepreneur, doing great things for her community, family member, you know. And we know that she's also a wordsmith. Yeah. Because we know that she does some word sound power. So, you see, while we're there in the yard, so as it go with us a flow, you know, we're going to do a feature with the and Isla Bash, you know. Because we are two wordsmith, you know. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to just do a feature and know say how the two want to come through and just make it happen because we love the things them want to say. See? I want to big up Isla Bash again. My daughter's favorite song is Cool River Water, you know. Yes, I. Sister Laz, what go on?
There, how you do?
They are all the vibes, man. I hope you're in tune to iYard Radio. How the vibes out there still? How the
Yeah,
energy
man,
still?
me in tune, man. I'm say there a place in the year. Well, Moon say my place, but it's a place that I love and love the energy. So it's like it always aligns over there in the same kind of spaces, you know.
Yes, I. It's a must, man. Yeah, man, you have to come and Melchizedek, man. You have to come in the yard. You have to all
Yeah,
that vibration. You have to sit in because these are the spaces. And again, you know, not to stray away from the thing, but everything connected. Individuals that talk about reggae music and Bob Marley and all these things. Bob Marley then a little yard, a trench town, you know. And through where him go through and through the survival and through all these things, these great things occurring. So we find out say in the African community, the yard, whether it's a barn yard or just a yard where ones just come kick back is very important to I and I. Now so it go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I.
Definitely.
So we could talk about the trad again, serving. With the last time we talked about the high school life and thing. We just pick up straight in, you know. Those who never there, them have to go catch on, them have to go on iYard Radio on the YouTube and find it, you know, see it. But after high school, what was the vibration?
Well, all over the place, you know, but after high school was straight into college. I went to the seminary to start studying social work, and that was a very interesting period of my life, you know. Because as me said,
which institution is this?
Jamaica Theological Seminary.
Ah, okay, yes, that is up by
Yeah,
Constant
man.
Spring, there, so close to Constant
Right,
Spring.
right.
And
So,
traditionally there so is a place where a pastor and then people they go, man.
most definitely.
So you
know it
as
go.
a Rasta imple now where wake up to certain thing and chat through them spaces. Tell me about the experience.
As I say, it's a very interesting period in my life, you know, because I was faced with a lot of clashing internally. I went there to study social work, but it was mandatory that we studied, you know, some amount of Christian teaching and that sort of thing. So there was a lot of clashing and a lot of backlash and a lot of, yeah, man, especially for me and my ganja smoking. It's a whole heap of backlash. But it was very interesting because the conversations that I would have with students there, I found it to be very inspiring, and there are a lot of people that only knew the church as their foundation, you know, or at least the Western version of the church and the truth, so to speak. And so there were a lot of conversations that brought out who I am, even though at the time I didn't think that I did reach. But speaking with people who have or hold different spiritual views, I found, and religious views, I found that the dogmatic approach to spirituality is something that really have the people in chains, you know, and it inspired my writing some more, and so I write a lot about this during that period in my life. Come here to say, yo, well, if people really don't know what's going on and not in tune with themselves.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
We can just imagine, man. We can just imagine, you know what I mean? Because in those institutions, you get to really see what they are being taught, you know.
No,
what a pastor is being taught in the school is different from what him taught about when him dep on the pulpit, you know.
Most definitely.
What's
I
that?
tell you, it was interesting because I'd never seen that side of Christianity before, and me and my own trad, you know, trying to figure out myself and all of that. I got to see the business behind it all and what the training looked like behind what we see on the pulpits every Saturday and Sunday, you know. So it was as I say, really, really interesting and sparks up a different kind of fire in me, because now we're not only talking about people who are indoctrinated by this, but we're talking about people who are doing the indoctrination because of what they were trained to do and the fact that they need to find a living.
Channel, you know me have to try get the exclusive. What one of the weirdest things you see in the space? Cause we know, pastors all have a class where you have to go learn how to preach, like,
Yeah, man.
and the Holy Spirit and the prayer and the thing. And the, what was one of the weirdest things you would see within the vibration?
Boy, I saw so many weird things, but I guess one of the really weird things I saw was how normalized perversion was. We hear about it in the media, how perverted pastors and preachers alike can be, but this is something that is normalized amongst them. I might say this with no water and I'm a mouth neither, because it's something we used to talk about a lot and talk against a lot, because these pastors, because they're given a title, you find, say, it's almost like them feel entitled to, a woman and speaking about women a particular way. So the whole institution of it would normalize them manner, which was very ironic, because these are men who are supposed to be seen as pure and holy. But it was very normalized for them to just pick, choose, and refuse whichever sister them want from the congregation and have it under wraps, and everybody know about it in the institution.
Hey, say, it's one of the things and I watch a little feature in terms of the development of Christianity, especially African centered, and how the pastor them deal with them church sister and thing. Is a real, them really take advantage, them really lay them hand. Them really lay them hand on the sister them in a fireboard and feel like they them have the authority to do certain things, Seeing? And we see even certain things in Africa where pastor beat people. Yeah. We don't see those things in these European churches, but we'll find that the African churches, like we'll find an extra way for prove, say, we love God. You see it? Pastor that tell woman, say, yo, don't wear no panty come church because the Holy Spirit for enter through. And fire, judgment, man. Judgment. You know what I'm saying? So we see what go on and we just beg the people them, you see? Each one make them own decision, We're not there for try for. We just live the life what we wish for see. And there's a lot of things that we have experienced. And there's a lot of changes that we wish to make as the generation coming forward. So certain lies we now go hold down, Bridging. Seeing? When we go to these institutions and we see all these lodges and all of these people who operate, will come forward and will really speak of it, But we can move forward because the fire burning, ever blazing, So we're talking about your writing. Seeing? I want to ask you now, forgive our peace. Something will come to your mind even from that vibration, the fire where you burn at that time.
Boy, at that time, the fire with me burn was very, I would call it a little unholy. But, I have to think about that, because that was a couple of years back.
All right. Give me anything will come to the eye brain still, you know what I mean?
All right. I didn't give you know, my heart weeps last week, but I never get the full thing. So maybe just kind of pick up from the same, because it's still along the same line.
Yes, sir.
But my heart weeps for my unborn child who will have to live to face these troubling times. And though I'll try my best and leave the Most High to do the rest, considering all I continue to witness, my heart weeps for what's to come next. My heart weeps for the poverty-stricken dying in the street, the ones who still can't find food to eat, while the powers that be continue to confiscate their meager means through filthy, unethical taxation schemes. My heart weeps and my mind can't keep from contemplating why the divide remains so deep. My people, it's full time we reclaim our right to an equal fight. Now, I know we might seem few in number, but never underestimate the power of combined effort. Nothing new under the sun, just a new voice reiterating old information. So I urge you, consider our current situation and tell me what you believe is the solution. Unity isn't as far-fetched a concept as it seems. So, until then, I'll continue to speak, and my heart will forever weep in perpetuity until my people are finally free. Until the weeds are finally separated from the wheat, masquerading as the wheat, my heart weeps. Yes, I.
Highly high. Give thanks, give thanks. Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
man.
words sound powerful. The Empress speaking truth. You know what I mean? Yes, I. So what's the I go to the university and you know what I mean, the college and you will have vibration, social work. What was that? What was the idea around that? Who planted that seed in terms of social work? I would know say you would graduate, them want to do accounting, them want to need money, them want
Yeah,
to
man.
what was the vibes?
Um, what I want to say, I've always lived to serve, and I find that even before I started to read the words of Marcus Garvey and His Imperial Majesty and started to really find myself in my Africanness, I've always wanted to serve. I've always served the people around me. And given my past and all of, what I encountered, I find that using my story and trying to inspire others, the best way to do so is through helping others who are going through similar situations. So at 16, instead of going to sixth form, I decided to rebel and go seminary, which was leading me into even more rebellion. But I got seminary, study social work, didn't finish. Actually, as you know, I'm a businesswoman, so I did
Yes.
actually, I went to school and they had a problem with my ganja smoking and want me do some things. And I say, you know what, better me go out a door, go smoke my ganja. So there was that. And now I pick it up back and I try to finish just for the sake of it. But
Yes.
to be honest, just serving, my love and my passion for serving, the sick, the hungry, the needy, and helping those who are having an issue, are having problems, going through problems that I know I went through as a ghetto girl growing at the ghetto, St. John's Road. A lot of people would see me and not know that a whole heap of things I go through. Enough people want to be heard, the men, our brothers, our sisters, our elderly. So yeah, just putting it officially, if you say, because I did social work and guidance counseling.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, I really just wanted to be officially able to help people. I'm a find it led me into a lot of other things, but yeah, man.
Yeah, man, we love the vibe, man. We love the energy because it's one of those things, A lot of individuals don't understand that if you see things happening in your community, you can prepare yourself or you can educate yourself or empower yourself. Let me use all of these words to connect with people. To also be that change factor. And you see what going on in your community and say, all right, what you know, a social work, Yes, we need accountants. Yes, we need all these other people. But we need social workers also. A little bit of facts for people who don't know. Jamaica, the government, short on social worker. See, there are certain cases in Jamaica that cannot be dealt with, especially with our youths. And this is why if you listen to the news this week, you notice that the government is establishing new spaces for juveniles that they don't have to go to prison. They have established and opened a new facility that is geared for the children because they're seeing that our youths are going through so much. Seeing? And sending them to prison, sending them to jail is not one of the solutions. Seeing? So they need social workers to fill these posts. And we talk about good individuals. We don't want nobody from foreign. We don't want no white man. And I can't speak for the government. I can only speak for my personal thing. Based on the experience. Now, stay out of this sister because you see the eye is a very, me I burn my fire now. Yaad radio I say. Yaad live I say. Based on the experience, we see Jamaican government go and hire people from abroad who are pedophiles.
Yep.
I say we don't want no white man who is a pedophile or no white woman as a pedophile. We want people who are qualified, who are professionals, who know what they're doing, have the greatest interest. We not make no color, no religious, nothing divide us. The only thing we're saying is that we want people who are going to defend the family structure, build our Jamaican youth, and move forward. See it. So the ones them have to know what them a do. But social workers are needed. So we encouraging individuals, those youths who are leaving school, and a lot of youths just graduate, choose social work as one of your options to go to the university, the West Indies, these colleges, teachers, KarisMa'atic, to also pursue. Seeing? Yes, I.
Yeah, man, most definitely.
Yeah, man. So
it's needed in our society, because we see where the level of our mental health amongst not just our youth, but our men is declining and on a constant decline, And I mean, we need people in our society, especially if we are to create a sustainable environment, because all of this soon burn down, And at the point at which it burns, you need to know that in order to rebuild, you have people who are equipped with the skills to build that, not just with material tools, but to build the mentality of the youth and the people who are going to be leading us into a different future.
Exactly. And we talk about on all levels, people. Seeing? We want our carpenters, we want our engineers, we want all of these individuals. Seeing? Yes, so we're using your example, your trad to empower our people. This is the Her Story History segment of the show. This is Yaad Live, the musical culture of the Caribbean Diaspora. I want to big up the ones them in Guyana. Stay tuned. Give thanks to the support. Seeing? The ones them in New York. Mama G. Yeah, man. Elizabeth Campbell, I know y'all watching now. Seeing? Yeah. My auntie also in Miami. Big up yourself, Auntie Pansy. Seeing? For the ones them in the spaces. So remember, you can always leave a message in the chat. So if you're there, just let us know where you're from. So for those who are on the live right now, go into the chat and just type in where exactly you are tuning in from, so we can just big up your team. Again, this program is all about empowering individuals. We do it once for the week, 3 to 7. Tonight is a special night, Seeing? We'll kick off the month on a different vibration. And we're there the Junior Biles album we'll promote it. Seeing? At the same time, we're there with Queen, Empress, Sister Laws. Seeing? And we're there at the process now where you say and you ease out a little car business. Tell them about your business side now, Marcus Garvey. Tell them, or Amy Jakes. Amy Jakes, tell them about your business side.
Yes. All right. Well, enterprise is something that is very important for me. And so from an earlier time, I always sell something, I do some sort of business. So when the whole ganja thing, when I realized the ganja thing was a big problem, I started selling edibles. And not just on a sell edible kind of thing. I developed a cannabis confectionery. And so we did a variety of cannabis infused products, gummies, lollipops, brownies, cakes, different things. We used to be all over the place. And then while doing that, I was also developing the heavy equipment rental company, which is now my main forte. Because the edible thing never did too work out with partnerships.
I remember Bonafire, and the government are going like a about ganja thing. The government are going away with the ganja thing, man. See? And the local individuals are being chiseled out of the ganja industry. See? And we're not talking about no ganja, we're talking about ganja as how Jamaica know it. Herb as how Jamaica know it. We not split it up. We know say anywhere you use it is medical. Anywhere where you use it is spiritual. You see it? So the ones them can't tell about no medical marijuana different from no this marijuana, no. Hey, I want to know, man. But,
but we know for them thing already. We know for them motive. So we know for them motive, we just deal with them accordingly, because it's really just materialistic gain them after. A man, boy, when I see if one go so. No, but yeah, man, so yeah, man.
We know the fire at, see?
I
want to big up all police officers who them family sell ganja for send them go school and now them a superintendent. Me want to big up all police officers. I want to know yourself, because we have enough reasoning, enough police officers out there. Them can't say nothing to no ganja man because for them family sell ganja for send them go school and them a big inspector now. So we want big enough, is it? So we say in the vibration, we say now, construction. Construction. We see you going to heavy equipment. Now, people, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know I'm more than all people, so I still try to be civil while describing this empress. This empress is very beautiful. I'm saving the poster for the feature. I just letting people know. I'll share the link to her and they can check out our IG and thing. Very beautiful. Seeing locks well done, skin well beveled up and thing. You see what I say? Body well taken care of. Seeing me, I tell the eye them in a kush. Seeing? Yeah. But yet still, you know what the Empress deal with? Tractor and chuck and
Yeah, man.
fire. I tell the eye them, you know, she come look on a piece of land where I have in a fire burn. I mean, I tell the eye in a fire. When I see the Empress step out, militant. I say, no, man, me have to, no. I just saw the link start. These are what we're talking about. Women out there who are defining the odds. So if you have a daughter out there who says she want all a tractor, trailer, front end lifter, or you mean, start save now. But tell us how you got involved. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, you know, nothing happens by chance, but it's almost like that. So my father bought the first excavator for personal use because he did have some land and he said, well, but I'm buy one myself, yeah, man. But as you know, the businessman, and he's also a businessman. And then him get a next excavator, you know, long story short. And I was here because I was over in Cayman with him, and then me get stuck here during, well, I get stuck, but I reached here during COVID because the most I know, so I couldn't stay over there during COVID. So I reached here, I couldn't go back and thing, and I said, all right, what can go on? And I created this company. You know, so we created this heavy equipment company, and I've been managing it since then. So since the beginning of COVID, officially at least. I would have it before, and we never really do much with it, but officially. So doing the research, and over the years, you know, you get little experience, and you get some jobs and that kind of thing. You're making mistakes along the line, and now it's, you know, 2 machines, more established staff, and everything that I'm here managing, and I think I can say I have somewhat of a trained eye for it, and it feels natural, you know, me naturally militant already, as much as I may look, I don't know what to say, I may look like I can't mass ants, but me naturally militant, you know, move with a militant.
She's sexy, and she does easy, and you might feel like, me don't want to talk everything, you know, because we know say you kick off all people face, you know, but we just say, Firebun, she was actually a contestant for the Miss Festival competition, the JUTC Miss Fest. So we not talk about no, she have brains, she have body, she have spirit, she have, you know, she does balance, kush. We like the energy, you see me? So yeah, man, yes I tried militant from a longer while, man, from a taller while, you see it? Now, your family though, your family. With you see you talk about your father, want to big up your mother and your father. Just shout them out now,
every
please.
Time. Well, I know they're hearing now, but big them up every time, mommy and daddy.
Word
anyway,
sound power. Them name.
Hope-Tan and Simone Laws. Big up every time. Well, Simone Young and Hope-Tan Laws.
Yes, I want to big up mommy and daddy. Word sound power, man. We send love and energies to them anywhere with them there. Now, in terms of your connection with your father, seems as if you're a daddy's girl, man.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, so, from all the time.
So from them time, you really observe the business and get to understand. Because I only heap of trickery there night, you know. For those in the diaspora, yes, there are many stories of individuals saying them a build house and them pay money and them all these things, and when them come, them not even see the land. You know, see it. But you have managed to secure your place in the market where it's through a links I get your number, you know what I mean? What has been one of the most trying experience going through this whole thing as a female dealing with heavy equipment? Like a man come and, you know, it might, I don't know, tell me one of the experiences them.
Yeah, man, just as I say, a man come. I find that, especially because I'm a young woman, you know, the thing, a man's ego is usually the most prevalent thing or prevalent issue that I find. You know, a lot of people, you come on a side, them underestimated, them probably think, so you're the help, them probably think, say, Because even yesterday I was having a very similar issue where me up on a site and a man come on and he went right to my operator and I never want to talk to me really until my operator said, no man, the boss there, she has to talk to. So I've had many different encounters with the male ego. But to be honest, that don't really faze me, because I'm money me there for make and a business me there run. The most troubling, like, physical experience that I've had, though, is when one of the machine them turn over on a site. Let me tell you, flip like 5 times and mash up and all sorts of things. And it was semi under my watch. I wasn't there at the time, but it's like the minute me turn my back, something happened.
We know the style.
And a whole heap of thing going and yeah man, so it took a lot to recover from that. But me learn and know better how to assess a site and safety precautions and all of that. So it's a learning experience.
Yo, so we not leave and we not talk about the team, cause when we hear such truck a turnover, the driver, the operator, I'm good though. Minor injuries, no injuries.
Minor, boy, me tell you, so it's like the most I hold him on because the way out happened, and I know you know how big how massive those machines are, and
exactly.
The machine flipped like 5, 6 times, and he came out with just a couple bruises, scratches, really.
Highly.
Yeah, man. So it's really just a machine we have to tend to.
Big up the staff now. Big up the staff now. What the driver name? What his name?
Yeah, so I big up Chris. He's operator. He's mechanic. Big up Morgan, mechanic as well. Big up Bunny, who is haulage, who always help me to carry on the machine. Yeah, and every client that has patronized DHC heavy equipment, big up everywhere on there, who make the thing work, and teach me so much along the way. I have been really enriched by this experience, and it just, as I say, feel like a very natural thing, like my born for do this.
True.
Yes,
I hope Yaad Radio can run some advertisement for DHC equipments.
I would love that. Yeah, man.
Zane, and we can of course always remember people. The whole concept is let us build each other. See it? I always say for the ones who are listening in, make sure you subscribe. For the ones who are listening and you're building, listen out for the number now. Get your paper, get your pen, get your phone. No, don't turn off your phone because you listen to Yaad Radio. But get your paper and get the number. How can the people reach you?
All right, so you can email at dhcsolutionsja.com, or if emailing is not your thing, you can shoot me a WhatsApp or call me at 491, that is 876 491 5060.
Yes, I.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. Call people, support. And especially because it's a female-owned business, may I say the money I go straight home, people. Seeing? My bias. I'm telling you all right now, my thing, 2023 and beyond, family structure, man, woman, I may I support the woman them full 100, seeing? So the ones them just join up on this trad, charismatic nation, seeing? The future for Queen Laws. What is the future like? Tell me, what do you see in your crystal ball, third eye? What's going on?
Many things are happening, but the future is word. I see my future lined with many more words. I'm already being placed. I've been given the honor of being placed in front of some audiences and, inspiring more youth. But most definitely, a passion project of mine is to develop a program which I'm piloting very shortly at a school near you for enriching and refining young ladies in our society today. So apart from poetry, apart from construction, something I'm very passionate about is refining our young ladies and also teaching them self-defense. So going into the schools.
Just going to say, karate is a part of it, no?
Jiu-jitsu and kickboxing, yeah, man. I'm going to play. Yeah. So this is something I'm passionate about. People always talk about how can we combat gender-based violence, and may I say, well, you equip the woman with the ability to defend herself.
Kick off some boy face, so you mean?
Yeah, man.
Defend yourself.
They need to know to defend themselves.
Seeing we're talking about royalty, you never see Haile Selassie ever put him on for Empress Menen. See,
That is
and that is
true.
what we aspire to be. So you have to count to 10, you have to take some deep breath. And I say, the man them out there, when you just make your daughter go karate class. It's a simple thing.
Yeah, man.
Invest the money so the time come, I just, you see me? And you just
Mhm.
always have your phone as a daddy for just go for your daughter, kush. I just that I go on. Seeing? So yeah, we like the vibes in terms of you exposing the females to self-defense, using it as one of those mediums again of empowerment, you know, see it? What else is a part of the program? Because what about female, what about the full thing, you know, because we see certain, the conditions and the experience of female, I can't speak of it, but it's very varied. And one of the
Yeah,
things
man.
them, you know, very intimate and very simple that people don't look at is even females' access to what you call sanitary
Most
napkin, you know what I mean?
definitely.
A
Most
whole heap of ones
definitely.
there and them pre these things. I don't know you might see it as this and that, but it's very important to the Empress and her development. See? So for the eye, Sangi the eye move. Chano, big up yourself, you know, coach. Aye. Isis. Yeah, sorry about that, Empress. I once I come through Sangi Davis, the legend. I come through the space and I
Blessings.
just heal him, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? There's a lot going on for females and we applaud another female, but lifting, help to lift them. So tell us again about the program, just briefly.
Yeah, well, it's in the embryonic stages, but essentially what I want to do is develop the holistic woman. We see where feminism is taking over in our society today, and that is taking away from what the family unit should be. So not only is a woman strong enough and quite capable of earning, she should not be outside of her home, but tending to her children and tending to her family. So it's really refining our young ladies and almost doing a rewiring of sorts because we know that young women are being pushed to kind of come out of the house, going out there and try to be like the man and losing their femininity and then gaining a more masculine approach to the world. We can't do that. So just regaining our femininity and trying to make a mark where that is concerned, teaching sanitary and feminine hygiene, which is something when enough of the young girl them don't know about,
Exactly.
Again, self-defense. So it's building the holistic feminine woman, the ideal woman to make the society stand up in the way that it needs to. So, yeah, raising queens,
True.
as I would call it.
Hey, the I for link up Olivia Wilmot, I don't know if you know that.
Olivia Wilmot, Earth and Fullness.
Yeah, man, we need to link up because first night we did on a Jamnesia and them have a nice session, but we see the ones them planning certain things for the family, for women, for females. We're going to speak to her later in the show, but the energies, we're going to make these things possible so we can use all of these spaces, you know what I mean? And carry out the mission, seeing? Yeah, man, give thanks. Of course, we saw in the last part of this month, last month at least, coming into this month, you were featured at some graduations and things. Which school did you talk? What go on?
Yeah, I was Independent City Primary, their graduation. Right, so they're giving us strength and inspiring the youth, the word.
Yes, I. Seeing? Now, poetry. Poetry is the next thing you say. We say in terms of word, sound, power. You're also, is there any publications coming forward, any books or anything like that?
Most definitely. I'm glad you asked because there's definitely long time in the making, but I feel like the time is right and, the time is ripe for the fruits of my mental labor and my maker's labor to come true. So, most definitely in the works. I can't give a date just yet, but trust me, it is on the way. And in the meantime, however, I'm a part of the Poetry Society of Jamaica, and we share our word sound here every last Tuesday at Edna Manley's Amphitheater. So that is also something that, a space that we've been a part of for almost a decade now.
All right.
Sharing and being inspired and inspiring.
Now, may I ask you personally, we need a link with the Jamaica Poetry Society, because it's very dear to my heart. People like Dubmaster, Lynch, LSX, the works with them deal with. Not for the ones them they run and do poetry, you know what I mean? And there's not a space for them. iYard Radio want to also be that space. So we want to even develop a program specifically for poets and poetry to be broadcast here. So it's something more reason up with the item about, is it? So yeah, man. I say every last Tuesday, Edna Manley with it.
Right.
All right, well,
Right,
definitely check it out. Is there any, message to the people as we seal up today? Any message to the people? What would be your message to the people out there?
To those fighting the good fight, continue to defend what is right. I think that today, in today's day and age, we're almost being forced into a culture of defending wrongs, and it seems almost too simple. But yeah, man, continue to defend right, continue to speak up for what's right, continue to act out what is right. No matter how hard it may seem.
Yes, I. Give thanks, Empress. Give thanks to the vibration.
Thanks for having me.
Bird Eye Music. Big up yourself on the IG Live. Also, Aya Inge.
Bird's Eye.
Seeing Aya Inge. Seeing big up yourself for all the ones them on the IG Live. Of course, we are also on YouTube. So we invite persons to come over on YouTube, man, at iYard Radio. IYAAD RADIO, and you get the exclusive. They are in the yard, Bingistra, HQ, St. Andrew Park. Come through or share the link to our next ones. As you might say, with us all our vibes. We're premiering, we're promoting, we're showcasing the album, the tribute to Junior Biles. Chant Down Babylon. And with their all our vibration. Braids, see if we come in and let the people them know about the next single we'll push out there.
Yeah, man. So the next song we're going to play is track 4. Track 4 is like one of the first songs where we'll make a tough gang for the album, So this artist is Delphine, artist from France, who contribute to the making it a great album.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man.
So in closing the segment, her story, his story, again another Empress chanting down Babylon.
Yeah, man.
Queen Laws, give thanks always. We'll play this song also honoring the eye.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks. Blessings.
So big up people like Teresa and all who support the movements. Swami Organic, Serious Reggae. Yeah, man.
Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. We have come a long way. Still got a long way to go. Though the road may be rough.
This is iYard Radio.
The going gets tough.
This is iYard Live.
People today have lost and can't find their way.
Junior Biles album, the tribute. Chant Down Babylon. Hey, pull up. We want to big up Thunder in the space, Bass line sound the bass just nice, Yeah, man, the ones them up on the harps just the thing I fire.
Yeah, man, and we got the tune live too, cause artists there, but we have to play that one here as international artists. We have support the thing, the Bingistra Movements International. We have to big up BC, big up Thunder, Time, Gail, Michael Lyon, Earl China Smith, same way. We have to big up man like Emperor Hill, same way. Cause the thing is
watch out now, fire. Some more time there still. Dada. The ones them now call the eye name, fire. I don't know if I just do the eye. We don't know, what. Me can. No. One big up Earl China Smith, see?
Yeah.
Also making the thing possible, Fireborn. See? I just saw it said, see? We don't know still.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it is nothing for overdoing. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Melchizedek, big of yourself.
Yes, I
But like I said, the Bingistra movements, is like Chino that tell you, is from the fundamentals of Bob Marley, same way, where we need to move to the drums and all of the percussive instrument, them with the strings instrument, them, Like you would have said, 6 strings attached to the art, and then we have indigenous instrument too. So even making this album is a flavor about what the Bingistra is about, and you know, that's an idea. Cause the full thing still not produced yet.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, man. We are talking about the Bingistra
Yaad.
thing, and orchestra, and big band, and Wallipa. I think, you know, and super producers, you know. I just to start it. So, like we say again, we are getting to that one here. We want big up Reggae FR. We want to big up Reggaeville. We want to big up Serious Reggae. We want to big up I Know Radio and TV, same way, because Universal, we are saying we love how Yaad Radio deal with it. So we're going to play that one here again, because we now stop chanting down Babylon. Because we're still beating down Babylon evening this time, you know?
Aye.
Yes, I.
Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. We have come a long way. Still got a long way to go. Though the road may be rough and the going gets tough. Poor people today have lost and can't find their way. Too much suffering, exploitation day to day. Jah people, it's time you realize. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. That is the right way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is the right way. We have come a long way. Still got a long way to go. All the fussing and the fighting, Jehovah will help us, I know. Poor people today have lost and can't find their way. Too much suffering.
Swami Organics. Swami Organic Seed. Big up yourself.
People, it's time you realize. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. I'm alright. I'm okay. You know that I will. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Chant down Babylon. Poor people today have lost and can't find their way. Too much suffering, exploitation day to day. Jah people, it's time you realize. Chant down Babylon. 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 Chant down Babylon.
Yeah, fire. Where said the Empress a come from?
Yeah, man.
France
So
she
that
come from?
was Delphine Chupin from France. France. Yeah.
We have to link up with her too, because a whole heap of things are going on in France too, and them space there. So are going out there.
Yeah,
See,
man.
but,
Yeah, man.
but, we give thanks to the international connections are the ones them who come forward and represent, you know what I mean? We're talking about the ones them who true about this thing, yeah. See? Now, the concept of this album still, how did it first came around? I don't know if for the IR, I have to ask Mel Chesdecker or the vibe.
Well, China can give a full. All right, so you know that China wrote the tune Fade Away and Junior Ball sing it. So even last year, there was a Grammy nomination where, Kabaka Big Up Yourself, it was part of the album as, a cover song same way, or sync rights, whatever it is. So what we are doing is to bring highlight to some of these great musicians and artists before them pass away. So the regeneration of music can continue in that righteous way. So making this album was about Earl China's idea to make, a tribute to Junior Balls, who him know in his state of personal well-being and situation,
Yes,
is not to broadcast that. Neither did we want to go and beg anyone for anything. So what we did was to create something,
self-reliance,
so that we can offer something, so everyone can have something to support, and know say it is for a worthy cause.
Yes, I.
Based upon the whole thing, again, like I said, we reach out to a lot of musicians and artists who come in and who never get to do it. Well, let's see if next project, whoever is willing, But this is it. This is it. A tribute to Junior Balls.
Yeah, man. So I got to the 5th track. Seeing and all our vibes. This is our Fade Away.
Yeah, man. This is the big tune, Fade Away, by Chiny Kiki,
Shiny Kiki.
Yeah, man. Serious data, them data.
We see Earl China Smith too.
Yeah, man, like I said, the track was originally written and produced by Earl China Smith.
Yes, I.
But most people have it in them data as a well-charged Channel 1 tune.
No,
but
it is not. So I straighten up all
it
of
was
that
just
now.
the label that it was eventually released on at that time, So this track is one of the most, way that say, played track in every event that I went to.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Fade Away. Yeah, man. This is Yaad Radio, the community online radio.
Of only vanity and no love for humanity shall fade away, fade away. He who checks for only wealth and not for his physical health shall fade away, fade away. Though some believe in diamonds and pearl and feel like they're on top of the world, they shall fade away. Yeah, hear what I say. Yeah. The rich is getting richer every day, and the little that the poor man got to shall be taken away. Do you hear what I say? Yeah, hear what I say. The man who worships silver and gold shall surely, surely, surely lose his own soul, then fade away. The one who's always acting smart and don't carry no love in his heart shall fade away. God is here and there and everywhere, and he knows when you play the game unfair. So people beware, or else you fade away. Hey, beware, or till you fade away. You gotta fade, you gotta fade, you gotta fade now. it shall be taken away. Do you hear what I say? Hear what I say?
Yes, I want to big up Uncle Fred Locks in the space in a Black Star Line, you know. Yes, I want to pull up this one, you know. The vibration is so high with the inner the Yaad, Bingistra HQ. Yes, I.
He who seeks of only vanity and no love for humanity shall fade away, fade away. He who checks for only wealth and not for his physical health shall fade away, fade away. Though some believe in diamonds and pearl and feel like they're on top of the world, they shall fade away. Yeah, hear what I say. The rich is getting richer every day, and the little that the poor man got to shall be taken away. Do you hear what I say? Hear what I say? The man who worships silver and gold shall surely, surely, surely lose his own soul, then fade away. The one who's always acting smart and don't carry no love in his heart shall fade away. God is here and there and everywhere, and he knows when you play the game unfair. So people beware, or else you fade away. Beware, or till you fade away. You gotta fade, you gotta fade, you gotta fade now. Fade, fade away. Fade, fade away. Fade, fade away. Fade, fade away. The rich is getting richer every day, and the little that the poor man got it shall be taken away. Do you hear what I say? Hear what I say? The one who's always acting smart and forgetting to carry love in his heart shall fade away. God is here and there and everywhere, and his eyes are watching you. You're gonna fade away. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna fade, 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 fade away. Fade away. Brother, what you done? Can't you see you're gonna fade away? Fade in the morning, fade in the evening. Surely you're gonna fade. You're gonna fade every day. Fade away. Fade,
This is Yaad Radio, and we're broadcasting from St. Andrew Park, 6 St. Andrew Park, Bingistra HQ, saying we give thanks to the vibration that was China Kiki, Earl China Smith, for the tribute album, Junior Ball's tribute album, Chant Down Babylon. You see it? Yeah, man, we're there. We see some events coming up. We're talking about Ital Fest specifically. We have on the line Dr. Kadamawe Knife, saying, and we just want to speak because he is one of the presenters that will be featured on the 15th of July for Ital Fest, you know? Knife.
Yes, I.
Aye. Yeah, man. We give thanks to the eye as a reference person for iYard Radio who can call upon, and you know what I mean? You know, at least I can give you a second or two, so we want to really acknowledge that and give thanks to the time. We see Ital Festa come forward. What going on with the vibration there? How are you a part of Ital Fest? Your involvement?
Okay, well, it was, well, the Virgin will reach out to her, you know. Virgin and Empress who organizing the event. You know, reach out to her and say, boy, I want to have a black sound at the fest. Being specifically to how Rastafari has led the way in terms of that kind of liberty. Seeing it is Ital liberty. And you know, so over decades now, I mean, Rastafari has been saying to people that is all you need to live. And in reality, man, the man need far right somewhere. But I find used to have abused Rastafari once. Seeing who say, you must eat certain things.
Yes,
yeah. I remember the Rastafari, simple in the Rastafari, it's like somebody, you know, saying, don't deal with dead. Seeing that like a man going at this world for literature and nutrition and all them things. Man, that's very simple for you. If you observe the law of life, it means you have to consume things they know, so give them most life. And so we know, say, killing things is not of life. So from the mere fact, that man have got to kill animals to eat. I mean, if you run down the food they eat, you have to eat it. You know, because food grows naturally to the high palm tree. So it's them simple things the Rastafari that whole, but you know, so over decades now, the world has come to that realization saying, in reality, it's a plant-based. Ital live is most important. I can say plant-based because it's a plant also have GMO. See? So that's a matter about heirloom. Those are those fancy words that man try to use now to try replicate what Rastafari mean by Ital. And at the same time, it still cannot equate what Rastafari mean. But it is Ital, you know? So even if it's non-GMO, and a man says even heirloom, that still is qualified as being Ital because if you talk about the conditions under which you grow the plant as well, because man can still grow an heirloom seed using inorganic things as well to still. See? So it's really to just bring some more information to the role that Rastafari has played in how now the world has moved towards this consciousness and say, watch a man. Think about the food where you eat. Think about the nutrient density of the food where you eat. Think about the sources of the seed where the food comes from. Think about the source of the food where it comes from as well, because in reality, the people predict say by 2050 is 1.3 billion people across the world that have diabetes. 1.3 billion. If you have 1.3 billion people diabetes, it means you have about a similar number of people who are obese. If you have a similar number of people who have complications with high blood pressure, and with complications with things like heart disease, you know, complications with things like heart attack and things still. Seeing as we say, the Rastafari one was not only talking about even the food they, but even the items I use. Because them I was there, man, I say, what you know, virgin? Calabash if you use, a calabash if you use. And if you check it, calabash coconut spoon, calabash spoon, all those things. No, them people talk about what you call sustainability. But for a practice that kind of sustainability from them time till this time, and a man just say, oh, actually them not no money, why them do it? No. It's not because fire wants them have no money. But because they want them hold a philosophy towards life and towards aeration. They must say, virgin, they must live in the most sustainable way that they can. Now, Rastafari I tried for more than 30, 40, 50, 70, 80 years now for you. And it's just now that the world fully embrace that thing of sustainable lifestyle. So it's not about food, it matter about clothes, it matter about housing design, it matter about all of these, it matter about vehicle you drive. But you have to come out of a certain mindset first. See, if you want to talk about green design of building, I'm also talk about items and food. If you talk about green design of building, remember say, the far right ones, you know, some ancient to a far right who build buildings to live over nearly night, you know. They just wish them use and bamboo and thatch and coconut to create that shelter. You know. No, it's not as sophisticated as we matter about green designs in architecture. But the philosophy and the principle is the same way you use natural light, you have natural airflow. All those things are there. See, so in essence, Rastafari is like we call the ancient future. As I said last time, I would say, turn on that new thing, but never forget the ancient ways. And I think I tell the first now, is going to be a kind of reintroduction to people who have been there, seeing into the whole liberty of Rastafari, you know, and the relevance of Rastafari from that time till this time.
Yes, I will give thanks, man. We give thanks because it is needed in this time. I will say the ones them have some really irie one. Yaga Lifestyle, Dr. Ares Latham, seeing many individuals in terms of food scientists who are come forward to say, oh, yeah, this is another option. As a one who is a bird eye implant, a one who don't use stove and pot and these things, you know what I mean? I know you gotta speak extensively upon live food livity. See,
Yeah.
for those.
But you know so that I can show you up front because sometimes people always come to you for a reason. I mean, I want to feel like say, I just start upon these things because you have some ancient numbers. Remember some ancient, you have 50 odd, 60 odd years, the man, they lick pot, you know. See, about 20 odd years, I lick pot, but me as a fire, we ever think about I want like profile and eye shop, see, and no other ancient fire, iron time, all them iron play where you know they do it for decades. People need to get into them ones there. For reason ones there as to what was the idea and the thinking behind them live. Seeing what drove that liberty and things still in them time. I remember I talked to ancient like Kodjo, you know. And you know the Kodjo show I say fire. Some of the iron play stop these apart because in the time in Rastafari rise, the man must also serve against Rastafari. I'm under the mountain, that's a man now like in the fire come, the light fire. The man can come in and switch right because they smoke. And them a hunt down I as far right them time there. So by the fall, naturally I never use no pot. You even give an incident whereby a one come to the mountain amongst the ones the man show up a breadfruit and thing and the man go roast breadfruit after the man them leave. When them come for them a police, them see a soldier over the man and I shoot in their head. I tell you that. So that a thing is it's emerged in so many ways. But it's a live where ones have to live that live because of some of the circumstances them that face. But at the same time, it was a live where they want them embrace naturally because it synchronizes the philosophy of life for any as Rastafari promote. Jamaica is cool stuff for Jamaica in a fire because remember in our country now where you have more people dead from bad food than from gunshot. See? And you find out when people have these called non-communicable diseases like the diabetes and the high blood pressure. If you check it online, they will tell you there is no medication that can deal with diabetes no fire. No matter what kind of medication it can deal with diabetes. However, there's lots of information which shows that when person move from the way they eat to a live chip, live it, you know, it is the way that turns around this whole thing of diabetes. So essentially, the best approach to deal with challenge of diabetes is to eat more like it. You see? Exactly. So the relevance is crucial, man. I'm going to tell you, have some ancient out the fire where I know say, for years, that's why I go dedicate my presentation to them ancient there, you know. Because I'm take time to find out the SPP them overrate academic accreditation, you know. So notice all them and them love call themselves doctor. You have doctor this, you have doctor that, doctor. The first doctor must be a bush doctor for you. That's the man who go to university. See? And so the first bush doctor must be the man who eat pear plants. Because the first patient must be the itself. In the principle of making say your food amazing, you know, amazing your food.
Yes, I.
See? With the ancient principle of out, very ancient societies maintain that principle and things still. See? But more want to realize the virgin. When a romanticize think I'm not a Roman man, and I assure you say, there are many ones who before I and I who have been living this liberty here. And tradition, and actually chat even more I call on our and I that think about what I call liberty is. Because you have ancient women on fire. Them man never eat none run from the vine. Come and say, make them Irish move that kind of way. Them eat nothing to go underground. Come and say, it drag them Irish below the earth. Says, beer, sky food, them ones they eat and try to feed the tallest food them. See? So you can see the thinking. Yes, now, I also know that when you go and check them out in a fire, the very tall plants like a palm tree and a coconut tree, very high in electrolyte. And there's an electromagnetic being. Yes, they can see the importance of that still. So without even reading book them on the Irish to show them thing there. And also know say the vine food, all when I eat them food, you know, the vine food is very high in zinc and potassium and magnesium. All those things are things that stimulate testosterone, build up and zinc in our people. And so when I find eat over vine food, that matter they are more prone towards sex, they want to focus on that a lot. In all the they will focus, but it still gives that energy. See, with that kind of sexual energy. And probably that's why even the Bobo Ashanti man, them are even religious people in the Bible. Them say the priests never use them vine food. When you say the science of it, that might have been it because that man who lived the life It's not somebody who are penetrating over sex and things still, see?
Yes,
But I mean, when you check, when you got and recheck the information and juxtapose with the reasoning of the ancient far right, you can see how the one them intuitively is correct. And it is evidenced by the research has been saying, you know? So as I say, you must realize, man, say, what a man. The ancient never wrong yet. That's what as a youth I become and learn.
Yes,
they never wrong. And sometimes we overemphasize reading with the ones them who receive some academic accreditation as against the one them who actually have the liberty accreditation. And I personally know say liberty is always stronger than academics. Because a man can read and remember and write and get accreditation. You know. But liberty is not reading and write and remembering as a day-to-day practice. It takes a discipline, a greater discipline to live the live than to read and write and talk about it. You want to say that?
Yes, I connect one. Connect, you know. Would they are Earl China Smith in the space with the
man. Hear the eye, just man.
Hold on, you might hear the eye, man. Go on.
Really?
Slice it up same way. Yeah, man. Same way.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, man, same way. I love it.
Yes, my ancient man. You see it? Yes, I am.
So, we give thanks to the eye connecting knives in. I would say July 15th, that I done we call it Priory. Seeing Ital Food Fest. The eye them come forward and hear more and all the reason with the eye. Seeing, give thanks to your time as usual, family.
Yeah, man, I want to just know if how the practice work at turn a theory, you know. So it's the talking, is it doing? You see it? As I read it first, but I say it's a verb. It's a sentence that you know. Yeah, and it's a change potential energy, kinetic energy to make it activate. You know, God no change a manifest. No.
Don't it?
So it's a component, you see?
Aye.
Blaze it.
Aye.
Give thanks. We're moving on in this album feature. See, we just had Dr. Kadamawa Knife talking about the Ital Food Fest. That segment was sponsored by Ital Food Fest. And of course, we are broadcasting from Ital Food Fest the 15th of July here next week. Seeing we're talking about the educational part of it. We know say when you come and you go a festival and a stage show and you want to see. But Yaad Radio is facilitating the edutainment. So it's the part them with the presentation with Dr. Aris that with the Yaga lifestyle, with the the part they want to focus on because we want people actually see how to prepare the food. Have these discussions. When you send in a message on the chat, we want to ask these message for you on behalf of you not being there, but being present in spirit. You know, see it. Yes, we're moving on to the next track. We say number 6 and now, Marlon, Long Way. See it? We say, Uncle, you want to say something? This tune here, Marlon, Brown.
Yes.
Alright, we could set up the mic here. So set up the mic here. The card around this. See it? No, go forward and just set up the mic, the cush. See, it's the reason why I say just put that right there, someone. Yes, we're live. It's Yaad Live, the musical culture of the Caribbean Diaspora. Seeing, we want to big up Earl China Spit, Melchizedek, in all our vibes and things.
Yeah, man, Marlon Brown, you know. Yeah, man, nice.
All right.
Yeah. Alright, so may I hear about the Ital Fest and that tune is just perfect because it took a long way. And everything take time. Just like growing up and it take 9 months to born and everything take nature and it's repetitive cycle. So we have to big up that one here from the man Marlon Brown. You understand? Who did that one here with a passion and feeling. Blessed eye. Yeah, man, I have to big up Earl China Smith to give the man them the opportunity. Even me, myself here, if he even can present this today. Same like all of the artists, them, you know? Incomes.
A long way. And I thought you knew.
Yeah, man, pull up again. Alright, so that track here was definitely have to be track 6 because when you play, you have to wait till you reach over on the other side if you can play them track here. So like from track 1 where we have Beat Down Babylon, and track 2 we have Kai, and track 3 we have Machuja. Who we have in the house today, we are going to get live to same way. Track 4 we have Delphine. Track 5 we have Chiny Kiki with Fade Away. But like I say, people for us reach out and get them CD and them vinyls and them upload and streaming the things so it can be of much highlight and support in the facility of music and its culture. Let it go again, my selector.
All right, before you do that, all right, is Gabriel Selassie from Dub Club. Remind me about your Junior Biles Jr. Come on, never remember it. So, Gabriel, you want your one. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Don't know.
Kingston Dub Club. Gabriel
Yeah.
Selassie.
So me I say this is next time allowed we are big up all the people in the land. See?
Coming
I
up
say
soon.
yo, charismatic.
Just waiting on the
Just go and
moon.
run the tune them. See?
We came the long way,
Aliens from outer space.
and I thought you knew.
Thought you knew about Junior Biles.
It was a long way.
Galaxy.
My darling, I thought you knew. We came the long way.
Outer space.
Don't break my heart, babe. Don't chop. We've been through the desert where no water flows. We walk streets and highways where Kung Fu is afraid to go. It was a long way, so don't try. Don't try. And I'm gonna tell you why, baby. It's 'cause I adore you so much, you know. So don't try. It's because I still need you warm and tender love, and I still can't make without you, darling. So don't try. Hey, we've been on the mountain,
Jackson.
and I thought you knew.
Kingston Dub Club.
We've been through the valley where the green herbs grow. Oh, darling, it was a long way. Break my heart, hey, darling. I don't try. I don't cha cha. I cha cha. 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 I cha cha. I'm gonna take you by the river, or take you down by the riverside. I'm gonna make you my little bride. I'm gonna always tell you my mistakes.
This is Yaad Radio. It's Yaad Live, the musical culture of the Caribbean Diaspora. We broadcast every Saturday live, 3 to 7. This Saturday is a special broadcast, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're welcomed into the Yaad, the home, the space, Melchizedek, Bingistra HQ, 6 St. Andrew Park. Yes, the vibration Iron Man, with us there sitting and easy. We have some interviews. We had Empress Laws. We spoke to her about her development in the segment known as Her Story, His Story. I hope it was empowering to you, because then that's our aim. So if there's an Empress out there listening and saying, wow, what to do, limitless. Limitless. Remember, Marcus Garvey told us, the Almighty created all men equal, and it is through your creative genius you make yourself into what you want to be. So therefore, sit in, man, open your third eye, and just know, say, yeah, the I is the I am. Give thanks.
One love, one heart, one God, one soul, only righteousness shall stand. Only the righteous man shall stand. A clean hands, a pure in heart. That's what we want.
Me a fight, and me must win.
Yeah.
It's a food war, me a fight. That's why me plant the pumpkin. Yo, this is Rastakura, and we keeping it locked to Yaad Radio, straight out of Jamaica.
You make me feel so. One
It's a food war, me a fight, and me
one
must
heart,
win.
one God, one soul, only righteousness shall stand. Only the righteous man shall stand. A clean hands, a pure in heart. That's what we want. Oh yeah. Only the righteous man shall stand. Oh yeah. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, spreading bed in a sardine pan. Oh yeah. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, spreading bed in a sardine pan. Oh yeah. I saw them come, I saw them go, I saw them come, I saw them go. It's only the righteous man shall stand. Oh yeah. And although we, the wicked man, shall fall. Oh yeah. I saw them come, I saw them go, I saw them come, I saw them go. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, spreading bed in a sardine pan. Oh yeah. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, spreading bed in a sardine pan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Saw them come, I saw them go, I saw them come, I saw them go. Only the righteous man shall stand. Oh yeah, and all the wicked man must fall.
Yes, I give thanks to the vibration. We love the energies as usual. Remember, this broadcast is brought to you by KarisMa'atic ProductionZ Transnational group of companies. We speak of Slice of Dreams, which is the Jamaican confectionery and juice oasis. For all your Jamaican confectionaries, gizadas, drops, greater cake, all these things, you know. Pudding. Yeah, all these things. They don't know the ones them within the diaspora who want just a slice of dreams, just a slice of Jamaica wherever you are. You can order your drops, gizadas, you know. Yeah. If they are New York, you get it right there. They are Miami, you get it right there. See? For all those local individuals who need fruit juice, both ital and lightly sweetened. Seeing, we're talking about all the fruits, you know. As I'm saying, all fruits ripe. It's an interesting thing in Jamaica. We have so many mango trees and so many fruit trees, but not enough persons developing these things. So Slice of Dreams are moving forward as the change we wish to see by using these natural fruits grown in Jamaica. I remember, it says a thing I should ask Knife a little while ago. This thing about vegan, one of the ones them know say, it's a vegan, the name there, is a political bullshit in a family. Seeing? Vegan. No man, and what you talk about, man? That means them are go so cause watch it now, I'm check it out, you know. Watch it now, I'm check it out now, cause we have to just speak how it is, you know. So we go in a Burger King, Zane, and the ones them have what is called a vegan burger. Bumbuckle, the one them laugh. So I ask my daughter now, say, so what you need and them things, shall I tell her our order and things. So I'm say to the ones them say, no, all right, give me that, give me this. What is this vegan burger? No one can explain, it come like KFC recipe to Blumbuckler. Nobody can explain what is in the vegan burger. See in Kush? No one can explain what is in the vegan burger, but them say it is for vegetarian. Now, I know Babylon, I know Rome. That is not even know the vegetable, I don't wash. Why you burn them, you know? See, we see them use it, man. See, and vegan line up with certain other things, you know? So you have to find out, say, the alphabet community are bringing the vegan thing, and I say them are vegan too and all these things, but it's not real food. So if you want to know the real thing, see, as a far eye, this is what I sight in a room. You see these Jetson shows and all these things. When you decide you want the lifestyle, then them take time and introduce it with fast food. So those in the working class go so boom one, them can hold a cave blinds and them can hold a Burger Queen and them can do what them do. You see me I say? In the future, you're going to have these machines now that produce 3D food for your bumbuckler. 3D food, 3D chicken, 3D burger, 3D, and it's going to taste very nice too, you know. That I mean. So by the time, so your life is going to be so programmed in a room in a fire, seeing? Where by 6 o'clock when you reach home, your food done print out, you know. I mean prepared, you know. Because the machine are dead, so it's like a Jetson life. So you come home and you say, yo, chicken, boom, chicken there, boom. And remember, you know, people, no more supermarkets, you know. No more supermarkets because you find say people are kill each other over food. You know, see it fire. So you find say, yo, the convenience of food at your yard. Yeah. Probably all that brings truck of y'all deliver your food. Seeing? So I show the items. So within this time, I Rastafari have a secure I own. Seeing? Our lifestyle has been very simple. Let us not move away from it. Seeing? There's a research shown in terms of what happened in the pandemic and the ones them in terms of the Amish community. I wonder if you know the Amish community. The Amish community are some people in a foreign, you know, where them stay away from all type of modern technology, you know. Them wear the same set of clothes, them kind of, you know what I mean, them little hat and them shirt and them pants and them have them little, where you think they carry over if you hold up your pants and them thing there. Them woman wear very simple things, you know. These people don't get them youth vaccines, none at all. Whether you want for measles, for mumps, for this, for that, nothing from long time them know these things. See, these people have been separated from society because them separate themselves. They did well during COVID. The accounts of them actually acquiring COVID very, very low. But not only that, you find that them youth over the years have been born without certain illness like ADHD, mums, you know them little, we call them shaking something there where me, no for the little thing them where our youths them are go through where them get up. Because remember is that introduce these things to your body, you know. For your body now fight against it, you know, when naturally when you live your life and you go through your experience, your body are go fight it, you know what I mean? But them give you a certain period of them are saying in your life, you have to get this. Everyone's man, I and I coming forward. Even I and I youth, I and I that try go around that, but I guess I wasn't prepared for the war. So I and I have to prepare I youth for prepare fear youth them now. Because our sister them are try get rid of it. So don't feel no way, people. I am sharing this because as a far eye, I want to see farther than the eye them. You have to prepare. Seeing? Use this technology to your advantage. See the Yaad radio, we want big up Knowledge TV, Know the Ledge TV, 876, Magic 367, Nikki Villard. The whole of the ones them on the conscious trad. Seeing? Yeah man. We there, it's Yaad radio. Where you say, we they also on Bingistra movement, so the ones them can hear it. Come here and say, I don't know if you want to put on the card over there someone and is the man says them can hear the sound proper, but big up Bingistra movement, YouTube also we're live on that. We're saying next strong, which is going to be the 17th or the 15th, I think it is. Yeah. We're going to be at Ital Food Festival. We're going to be broadcasting from there next strong. The following Saturday, we're going to yaso. We're going to in the space that's up on the 22nd, a whole of vibration. A lot more to be spoken about. A lot more in terms of this album. We want really even connect with some of the artists them international. So the sister, you know, they are France and them in Paris, or you know, we want to call them and make them talk about them experience also, because we talk about a project that is not just done because but we're doing it because we're inspired by what is going on currently also with the artist in the artist's life, in our life too. And if we say we all live up to the creed, get a copy of the album. No. Yeah, man. If you say, yeah, man. If we live up to the creed, we get a copy of the album. Seeing? And we know, say, yeah, this is where it's going towards, because we go enough places and we bust shot and all these things over these albums. And we know, say, the copyright in Jamaica never set from long time. So the artists, them from them time, they make certain things and, yeah, make it work. Haile Selassie the first. Alright.
Now he comes eat maker from Jamaica. He saw and then the feet like candy on the crush. He's in no rush. Get out the Russian, don't you get crushed.
John Donovan Joseph. Fever. Fever.
I never know how much I love you. I never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I got this feeling that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
comes the maker from Jamaica.
Some me say a blessing
He's
up
all
and
on
blessing
the
up
like
and blessing.
He's
Yes,
no
some more blessing up and blessing up
Without
and
Russian
blessing.
don't you get
I want
crushed.
say a blessing up and blessing up and blessing. Yo, dreadlocks, me say the wicked cannot test him. Yeah.
I never know how much I love you. I never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I got this feeling that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Now listen to me, baby, hear what I've got to say. No one can love you the way I do, 'cause my loving is a different way. Fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
Yeah, man, big up Versaitan in the space, you know, see? First night, I bring on some fruit on the space. We love the vibration, you know?
Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad.
Big up the I family, the I farm.
Her daddy tried to kill him.
Yes, I are.
Daddy, oh, don't you dare.
I never know how much I love you. I never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I got this feeling that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
Everybody's
Fever,
got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing.
Now he comes the maker from Jamaica. He's all on the feet like candy on the crush. He's in no rush. Without Russian don't you get crushed.
I never know how much I love you. I never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I got this feeling that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Now listen to me, baby, hear what I've got to say. No one can love you the way I do, 'cause my loving is a different way. Fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Fever, fever baby.
Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare.
I never know how much I love you. I never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I got this feeling that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
Everybody's
Fever,
got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago.
Well, yeah, fever, fever, baby. Whoa, yeah, fever, baby.
What a
Yes, I. At the control, it is I, Breadlocks, the article Dreadlocks. Seeing how they are in the yard. All the vibes. Bingistra HQ, St. Andrew Park, Kingston, Jamaica. For all those in the diaspora, if you are coming through the space in Jamaica, remember, every Friday night here, 6 St. Andrew Park, I love vinyl.
Do you?
Do you love vinyl? Well, we love vinyl. I mean, first night, Isla Bosch. Isla Bosch, what you doing? I don't know if it's some exclusive I get, first night, but Isla Bosch, yeah, man. Some tune of the eye play, Third World, remember them? So I say electric. Boogie. Seeing, yeah, man, the vibes is Irish. So we invite people to come along. Seeing every full moon, there's also a trad out to St. Thomas. Braids always I tell them about the vibes and I say, yo, more come through. Hopefully in August, we'll be a part of the trad and know say yo, we're sitting because that is needed. Remember, people who are living a life where a whole heap of things are going, it's like it topsy-turvy. Some of us may believe that we are wrong when you're really right. Because in this time, what is right is no wrong. Seeing? We see individuals accepting certain things and we're asking individuals again on all the platforms that we're on, we speak of this. Let us maintain the family structure that we know of. Man, woman, children. We don't have nothing more to say. We don't have no more argument. We don't have nothing with nobody. We just live our life a certain way. Now, I reflect back on the Amish people, as I said with the discussion earlier, These people, these individuals have separated themselves from the society in America, that they're really studying them and giving them certain rights and certain privileges, So they're now becoming a native in America. Now, may I say to the ones them now, Rastafari people, African people, what are we going to do? What is the action plan going forward? We have to be true to ourselves and live our life according to how I and I see it. And again, we call on individuals, we're saying we don't want to say we're over nobody and we're better than nobody. We're saying that our lifestyle must also be recognized and accepted just as how everyone else asks for them own. So you do what you want to do, but accept I and I for do what I and I want to do. Seeing? Yes, we give thanks. We're moving on to track 9. This is Curly Locks, Little Nate. You want to speak some about this song here? Braids. Oh, true.
Yes. I Selassie. Yo, I'm not getting a sound. Yeah, a couple of years ago, some youth from Israel come check I and I. Alright, so when them come, I was at Tough Gang. Alright, so them give them Tough Gang address. So I said, alright, hang out and we leave from Tough Gang and come back here. There's a whole band that was here. Wait, alright, so we said, give me a tune, alright, them start play some Bob Marley thing. And I said, what happened? What happened when I have one tune on the right hand thing? Alright, so them start play them own tune. And the wickedest tune. I'm gonna find my way out of Babylon, even if it take a lifetime. And I said, what them youth, them mad. So we record a tune. Upon one of our album. You understand? So when we think about this Junior Biles album and we are dealing with some local artists here and them go on like. I said no, I reach out. And then there was, so easy for work with. And that's what he gave us.
Yes, I.
Curly Locks.
Beautiful. We give thanks, man. Again, we say, them can't stop the thing, Them can't stop it. See, we just ask the ones them to recognize that it's true reggae music we promote over here. See?
The Canete and the young Israelites.
Your daddy say you shouldn't play with me.
Charisma is automatic. KarisMa'atic is charisma.
Now that I'm a dreadlocks, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me. The sun is shining, the breeze is blowing too, and all I got inside me is a lot of love for you, it's true. Curly locks, now that I'm a dreadlocks, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me, but it's alright. Curly locks, now that I'm a dreadlocks, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me. Oh, she's the lonely one, she's a walking dead, and I'm a living lighthouse. Got a lots of plans for you. Curly locks, two roads before you. Which one will be your choice? I wanna know now. Curly locks, your father is a poacher. Curly locks, now that I'm a dreadlocks, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me, but it's alright. Curly locks, now that I'm a dreadlocks, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me. The sun is shining, the breeze is blowing too, and all I got inside me is a lot of love for you, it's true. Curly locks, now that I'm a dreadlocks, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me, but it's alright. Curly locks, now that I'm a dreadlocks, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me. Oh, she's the lonely one, she's a walking dead, and I'm a living lighthouse. Got a lots of plans for you. Curly locks, two roads before you. Which one will be your choice? I wanna know now. Curly locks, your father is a poacher, and he don't want you dealing with me. Thank you, thank you for the letter. You make me feel better, tea-ta-ta. That's the way it's gonna go now. Curly locks, two roads before you. Which one will be your choice? I really wanna know now. Curly locks, your father is a poacher, and he don't want you dealing with me.
This is Yaad Radio, and you're in tune to Yaad Live, the musical culture of the Caribbean Diaspora. We broadcast every Saturday, 3 to 7. This strong, very special. It's a tribute album, and we're showcasing, we're premiering, we're promoting the album, and we're saying, get it. See, I mean, the exclusive vinyl. Can you imagine you have these songs on vinyl and thing? You put it on one Sunday evening, and it's just easy. Of course, some mint tea, so go on easy. Your steam chalice might be nearby. Probably have a spliff, probably is a chalice. Probably many individuals gathered in a space and you all a vibration. So then get the album, put it on, let it play. Again, it's the tribute album. Seeing? So the ones them have to just get it. Get it now. And again, the distributors, which platform you can get it on?
Yeah. So it's on all major platforms. Yeah, and it distributed by Dubshot Record via Serious Reggae. So Serious Reggae, Hernan, big up yourself. Dubshot Records out of New York, and it depend all platform. I just get a copy of the actual record where it look like. You know,
The vinyl.
Yeah, the
so
actual
vinyl. Come
vinyl.
here so we can show the people them no man. We can't see it. Or
It's a small shot them son. I'm coming up with it.
All right.
I'm going to big it up.
We like the exclusives here at Yaad Radio, you know. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. See what the test press look like, yeah? Yeah, so that is a test press of the thing.
Yeah, man. We give thanks. So see it, all you vinyl lovers. We have it for you. So I'm saying, spend your money, get your value. You know what I mean? It's a collector's item. Seeing? Yeah, man. And look out, you know, because once the one come through the space or so, you're going to see the ones them in the space. You can get it autographed. So if you come to Jamaica, I'm going to tell you, say, yo, in the yard every Friday, I love vinyl, do you? Come true. Is it? Yes, I. Give thanks, family. All right, give thanks, give thanks.
So today them send me a photo of where the actual CD and vinyl look like, you know. So we give thanks to that same way. I want the people them reach out, like me say, and support it in a each and every way.
Aye.
We know that places like Norway and them place there does vinyl them deal with. So everything is in process for it to reach cross. You understand? So anyway, you know, get it in your store, you just link with up a Bingistra movements, make we know where go on, so we can get it at your door.
You see, and I'm going to say this right now. There are also other albums that you, Bingistra, let us use the correct name, Bingistra has put out, yeah? You always tell me about even Bingistra Radio, which is something that is, you know what I mean? People listen out, you know. Keep on the ears to the ground. See, tell us a little bit about those other projects and, you know, if you want to release the exclusive on the Bingistra Radio.
Yeah, man. Well, the Bingistra Radio right now is not in operation because my desktop kind of down. But we have a settings for Melchizedek Radio. It's right there in the link. Soon we are going to have it up and running, just in reconstruction. Then we have, you can just go to YouTube at any given time and put in Bingistra Movement topic and you get Bingistra Movement exclusive, you know. So we have like 4 albums out there. Made in Jamaica, which is on vinyl and digital platform. Inna the Yard Volume 1 is on digital only. Signature Edition is on digital and on vinyl. We have even singles that is out there that is on other labels. For example, we have Richie Loops, Nadia Makanoff, and Lion Vibes label. You know, people can look out for them thing there too. But like I say, on the Bingistra Movement label right now, Bingistra Movement topic on YouTube or Spotify or just Google Bingistra Movements and check me out on each and every platform. I have a special note for make still because in the week I realize a situation with the passing of one of our artists, Mr. Oliver Lindsay. I want to say condolence to the family. Oliver Lindsay is a man from the Energy Plus Mentor Band. And, you know, we did 2 albums with them, which is also in digital format and all platforms, so people can look out for that, you know. Yeah, so it's on all platform in digital format. Mentor Addict and Mentor Magic. Yeah, so I want to say a condolence to the family again and Mr. Lindsay. We I discovered yesterday that him passed away Wednesday. That was Wednesday the 5th. I heard that him pass away. Yeah, so we still want to big up Energy Plus Mentor Band. We also here said there's a band now that's into the festival. More want to big up Mr. Bunny same way. Because this is a movement, you know, people that doing the same thing everywhere with the same goals, aims and objectives. With the principles is not against flesh and blood, but again principalities and powers in high and low places. So we ourselves have to just learn that coming together and organizing and centralizing is more important than having individual agendas. Selassie. So we want to move on to the next track, like you say.
Track
and want to big up Aichalite same way. You know, big up Gail Zuka, big up all of the people that support the Bingistra movements again. We want to big up Teresa. We want to big up all of the people them. All of the people them will come out, you know, and support. All of the people them will tune in. Jamexi, you know, tune in online every Friday and every Wednesday when we have the Ground Nation live. We want to big up all of the selector where them come play every Friday same way and give them all and all. Big up Emperor Hill in a Japan anyway they large. You know, just want to big up everyone. Want to big up Sun City. We just have them where they big up Yumi High Power. Mama you know, B. Big up Mama B every time. Yeah, man. So this song is called A Place Called Africa. You know, a beautiful rendition done by the brethren Aichalites. So just get your album now. It's out. Get it in.
There's a place called Africa, far, far away. Woo, woo. There's a place called Africa, many miles away. Mama says that's where I'm from, and I know she can't be wrong. Take me back to Africa. Mama, how did I get here? How did I stray? Woo, 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 woo. She said once upon a time, my son, they stood us on a ship. We had to work and slave each day. The boss, he took our pay. But a brighter sun is dawn today. They can't stop us. Time shall come for you and I. She bowed her head and cried, cried, cried. Ooh, ooh, Mama, please don't cry. There's a place called Africa, far, far away. Woo, woo. There's a place called Africa, many miles away. Brighter sun is dawn today. They can stop us, come what may. Time should come for you and I. She bowed her head and cried, cried. Woo, woo. Mama, please don't cry. Woo, woo. Mama, please don't cry. Woo, woo.
Yes, I. We give thanks to the vibration out there for all the one tuned in on the YouTube. As you say, it's a full experience with the inner the yard, Earl China space, and yeah, the vibration, as you said, that's Irie Fireborn. We give thanks. It's an honor to be able to broadcast from this space. Love, love, love. And this is why we have Yaad Radio, people. Those other radio stations, more time you have to pay them all $1 million or more for them come and highlight certain things. If you have a business out there, small business, social enterprise, we ask you to call Yaad Radio for your interviews. Of course, we don't say it free, but there must be some kind of system. So if you have products, just bring in the products them, man. See? So for all those ones them out there where design, where sew and these things, we can have partnership. You see what I say? And we deal with it in certain way where all will win. As we say, we want to keep the black dollar within the community. You see what I say? And enhance each other. So, yeah man, Yaad Radio is your medium. You may contact us at 876-566-5556. And of course, we have to also speak of our PayPal. So for those individuals internationally in the diaspora and you'd like to donate to our PayPal, it's PayPal.me/Yaad Radio. So as you usually don't know, you have the PayPal.me and then of course /Yaad Radio. So you can donate, you don't know, $20, $50 going forward and just build the vibration. See? We are the Bingistra tuning up and holding our Irie Heights. So we want to turn over the vibration really to the Bingistra. Yeah. This is Yaad Live, the musical culture of the Caribbean Diaspora.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. It's all right.
nothing to gain this world and then lose
give it to Jah. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh, good and how pleasant it is for I and I to live in love. How good and how pleasant it is for I and I to give Jah praise with your heart and soul, your heart and soul. You must give to Jah, give it to Jah right now, give it to Jah. Oh, good and how pleasant it is for I and I to live in love. Oh, good and how pleasant it is for I and I to give Jah praise with your heart and soul, your heart and soul. You must give to Jah, give it to Jah right now, give it to Jah. Your heart and soul, your heart and soul. You must give to Jah, give it to Jah right now, give it to Jah. It's alright. Love you, love you, love you, Junior Bye. Love you, love you, love you, Junior Bye. You, Junior Bye. Yes, yes. We love you, love you, love you, Junior. Your heart and soul, your heart and soul. You must give to Jah, give it to Jah right now, give it to Jah. Your heart and soul, your heart and soul. You must give to Jah, give it to Jah right now, give it to Jah. I said your heart and soul, your heart and soul. You must give to Jah, give it to Jah right now, give it to Jah. Junior boys, we love you, you know. That's why we take the time out to sing back your songs them and listen them keenly, you know. Love and light, warrior, prosperity. We love you, Junior boys, yes, yes. We love you, love you, love you, Junior boys. Love you, love you, love you, Junior boys, yes.
So we're going on next one. We just let the ones them just take it over, you know, seeing. So Yaad Radio, Bingistra movement, seeing. Yes, the takeover. Give thanks.
Alright, so I mean we don't have no more of the artists them from the particular album, but we have Isla Bash in the house same way. So And we have Fred Lock, so we can do a one Fred, you know. What you say, Fred? Same thing we do every day, Fred. Yeah, man. So we have.
You just give me a piece of pine, I have to eat it first.
Yeah, man. Big up Empress Ioka. Remember, you know, for all those graduations, I think graduations are still going on. So if you want the makeup services, yeah, link up Empress Ioka, yeah?
7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. I can see them coming. I see hydrants running. Yeah, hear something? We just do an hour over Spanish Town without mic. Some acapella thing. Saying, come in again, because you don't know me, ready for them. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. I can see them coming. I can see hydrants running. I can hear the elders saying, these are the days for which we've been praying. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star liners, the harbor. It's repatriation, black liberation. I say the time has come, black man, we're going home. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. Don't know, starlighters coming. If I can see them coming, I can see hydrants running. I can hear the elders saying, these are the days for which we've been praying. I'm saying, 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. Marcus Garvey told us freedom is a must. He told us that the Black Star liners are coming one day for us. Sing again. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star liners coming in the harbor. The 7 miles of Black Star liners. 7 miles of Black Star liners. 7 miles of Black Star liners. Coming, 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 coming. For I and I. For I and I. For I and I and I. Yeah, for I and I and I can get the extended version. It goes up. The naughty dreadlock bingy bongo man. Whoa, 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 shanty. 12 tribes of Israel and Orthodox. Watch how we're sitting, waiting by the docks. I and I. Yes, I and I. Sing the chorus blind cause 7 miles of Black Star line coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star line coming in the harbor. I said I'm coming, 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 coming. The Black Star liners coming. I want to tell them again. Marcus Garvey told us that freedom is a must. He told us that the Black Star liners coming one one day for us, so sing again. 7 miles of Black Star Line coming in the harbor. 7 miles of Black Star Liners coming in the harbor. The 7 miles of Black Star Liners. Yes, 7 miles of Black Star Liners. 7 miles of Black Star Liners coming, 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 coming. 7 miles of. Whoa, the Black Star Liners coming. It's not a meeting, no. Them have it over. Can't see them where now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we're soon fix it up. And we have a surprise soon too. We think only this, sir. We'll fix it up. And me have to be there. Yeah, man, we have the team song. Because me sing Black Star Liner, you see me? Then can't stop it. It's going to float again. Them can't do it like what them do Marcus. You know, we have set it up properly this time. But I work on it, man. I have all the tools and everything for do it nowadays. See? Yeah, man, we have like a secret, but we're not, if we tell it out, it won't be a secret. But we work on it, you see. Are you ready? Tell me, are you ready? Tell me, bring it down low, you know what? You know I think I can play them tune. I think I arrange them tune, you know. When my dad to them say, Fred, like to give a hit song. I'm going to go on and I never like it before, because them drop me key and them think I'm going to like me at Dennis Brown. So them pretty voice and I'm going to make it with repatriation song, so take it this way now. I'm going to just say, alright, I don't know the big people, them not the business, so them play enough it, so I'm going to go with that. So next artist can line up.
Yeah. I love the voice of thunder, you know. And I'm a poet. I think it's time the world should I know it. Yeah, man, representing for Bingistra. And it's a pleasure to have dreadlocks, the real locks, not dreadlocks, but a rasta with a far eye in our yard, in the yard.
Aye. Remember, people, we do this every Saturday, 3 to 7. Today we have the honor of broadcasting from Bingistra HQ. So if the item happen to be in Jamaica visiting, come through. So Wednesday night, there's a vibration. That's how it go, every Wednesday. And then, of course, every first Wednesday. Every first Wednesday, there's a vibration. And then, of course, every Friday, it's I Love Vinyl.
Do you?
Yes, I. We love the vibes. So the ones them come through, support the energy. It's always a pleasure, man. So we'll have more Isla Bash coming through. Seeing Isla.
Yes. Bingistra, you ready for we kick off that one? Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Water cool. I long fi dive, you can swim. Stay long, long, long in some cool. River water cool. From the mountains to the flats, from the hills down to the sea. That's where you find me setting myself free, free. Lurking in a my murky depth. Find life and you will find death. Careful if you never make a step. No jump in if you know you can't swim in the cool river water. Cool river water. Cool river water, cool. Cool river water, cool. I make tourists come Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of wood and coconut water. Sparkling, fresh and clean round ya. Jamaica, full of river. Let me take you round a black river. Have you ever been to the White River? Watch us, reach us. Duns River. Plantain Garden. Wagwater River. Salt River. It's summer and Jamaica's got a lot of rivers, more than 120 major rivers. Find one and enjoy yourself. Get cool in the heat. Great River, Hope River, cool river water, cool. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool river water running. I am a poet. I'm a poet. I'm a poet. And I think it's time the world should know it. I was born under the tree of poets, the poet tree where I spit words eloquently. Fluently words just flow out of me. Dedicated to Louise Bennett, the Cova Likashi, and the Muma fi all a we. Mikey Smith, them stone him feet. Him dead before him could I even get a benefit. I'm a poet. Muta the Baruka, the barefoot man. We travel the land with the liquor butter pan till we understand. Say Uku Onuro is just a Chinaman whose real name is Orlando Wang. I'm a poet, and I think it's time the world should know it. Linton, the Quayside Johnson, the man from Clarendon, who traveled this land till him reach England. I mean, like we're up in a Brixton as a poet. Jean, the Binta, the breeze. The lady with the radio in her head. Oh, what a mighty, mighty, mighty full dread. Cherry, she natural. Yassos, he claimed to had a far. I'm a poet, and I think it's time the world should I know it. Should I know it? Because I was born under the tree of poets, the poet tree where I spit words eloquently. Fluently words just flow out of me. And now to the new generation, of which I see myself as one. Sheldon and them shepherds making them nomadic trod. Breadfruit are the new bread baby. Poo, puku, poo, puku, poo, who are you? Poo, puku, poo, puku, poo. I am a poet, and I think it's time the world should I know it. Should I know it? Should I know it?
Yes, I Labash, coming through with vibration. We want big up Stepping I, you know what I mean? We want big up Ast, seeing? We want big up all the ones them coming through, you know? Yeah man, Love and Anna, seeing? We want big up the ones them in Florida, seeing? for tuning in. On the IG space, we want to big up all the ones them who pass through and all our vibes. What you say? We'll seal up.
Yeah, man. So we give thanks for the spontaneousness, and like we say, the 22nd again, we want to do it so we can keep the people refreshed and posted and more prepared, and more promoted. And creating our own platform is a simple way of doing it, So let's say
Yes,
But tomorrow also, I want to remind the item, say, this is the way how we are kind of do it right now. Because we have a situation where we don't have any video and we have minimal support. Even for understand, timing is everything.
Yeah,
so,
plus the ones them on the mainstream media, them no want to play the real tune, them make me burn the fire then, Kush. See, because enough other radio station right now, it should be an honor for them for play the album and an album feature. Seeing, but them prefer for play other things, is it? But Yaad Radio is here, man. Seeing?
Yeah, man. So we give thanks to the platform, and like we say again, tomorrow we have to feature our next platform, and so me have to do it to get the thing out there, cause it's a way of life, and networking and communication. So I want to tell the brethren them say tomorrow the distributor want to tune in, so we have a bigger discussion in a Zoom and them thing there, just to keep the thing fresh, Yeah, man. Tomorrow, right? Yes, at 11 o'clock we do it, so we just have to work with the timing when we get. So I mean, we are say it go, and it's a Zoom link. So I still have to big up Yaad Radio and give thanks again for Breadlocks for come through, and say original Master General is here, Fredlocks. You understand?
Big up my uncle
You
Fred
understand?
Locks.
A locks and a nuts.
See it, and the Locks family, man, you don't see it.
Yeah, man. I want to remind the people them say we have some events coming out. We want the people them for support Rastafari movement same way. You understand? Because the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein, So it's each one teach one. And within time, everything take its own time. So go out, get your own vinyl, get your CD, get your upload, get your download. Yeah, man. And would I still, if you have the final track, they want to play the dub track, because the dub track is also out for all of the dub promoter them and the dub producer them, so them can get them dub track the same way. So we think about everybody on this album, yeah. Same way, Yes, I. Yeah, man. So in comes, yeah, man. Mixed by the man Glenn Rosenstein, dubbed by Hernan Dan Camel. Yeah.
Greetings, this is yours, Freddie McGregor. And this is Michael Rose. We're in the circle. We said enough love to Junior Balls. Him our brother.
Say me no like them kind of Babylon.
Yeah, man.
Oh, what a wicked situation.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man. I want to big up Michael Rose. I want to big up Freddie McGregor. Yeah, man.
I must beat down Babylon. I must whip them wicked man.
Yeah, pull it up again, my
I
selector.
must beat down Babylon.
And that's why the thing name still beating down Babylon, Because at least the children forget. And most time I see the stubbornness across the awkwardness. It's not a beauty of words nor sound, but for the observation, we have to know, say, we still have to beat down Babylon even in this time, dreadlocks. Rasta people.
We're in the circle. We said enough love to Junior Balls. Him our brother.
Say me no like them kind of Babylon.
Yeah, man. So, make we do it again, like we said, the 22nd. What is the breadlocks?
Yes, I.
So we can have more time to promote it. And,
Yes, I definitely want.
and then we still come back again. We have one more Saturday in July. So, because people love the vibes and I reach out to it.
Yes,
and people are ball for the biggest chat everywhere. So it's just a matter of time,
Thunder same one what the rhythm there, so from
yeah.
Yo, big up the Yashima
Yeah,
Bet Holistic Foundation, doing great works in terms of taking care of our elders. And we'll say, people support them. We'll see them have an initiative going on. Just always try to donate, please. We're asking you. Seeing, go to House of Dread, find out what's going on, get the information. Yes. Seeing, give thanks. Haile Selassie and Empress Menen.
Yeah, man. So just check out Yaad Radio link, YouTube. Anyway, there. Share the link. Check out Bingistra Movement. Same way. Anyway, there. Share the link.
This is yours, Freddie McGregor. This is Michael Rose. We're in the circle. We said enough love to Junior Balls. Him our brother.
Say me no like them kind of Babylon.
You don't know. Keep it locked.
Some me say a blessing up and blessing up and blessing. Yes and more blessing up and blessing up and blessing. I say a blessing up and blessing up and blessing. I must be down Babylon. I must with them wicked. Yaad live. Redlocks, big respect every time. Let's some Yaad radio, You're all
with them, and with them. Oh, with them, ah, with them.
Again, we give thanks for this strong broadcast, yeah? It is 2 minutes past 8. Love and honor, we're out of here, people. Leave you in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie and Her Majesty Empress Menen. This is Yaad Radio, and this has been Yaad Live, the musical culture of the Caribbean Diaspora. Give thanks, Bingistra HQ. my people. 6 St. Andrew Park is the address. 6 St. Andrew Park. Yeah, man, Google map it, man. I did.